All right, hello everyone, and peace of Christ to all of you. Um, Today I made a delay a little bit in my time to do my usual program because I was working in my roof. Um I have a big problem in the roof, and I was I am the handyman. uh, anyway, so I hope I stop working because I have promised to be here. Otherwise, I'm not done, and maybe it's going to take me 2 more days. Uh, Today, our topic is about that what Muslims claim that the Quran mention things which is scientifically correct. And me with my experience reading this book, I don't want to say from the cover to the cover because the Quran does not have a cover. And actually, the Muslim do not know which verse is the first and which one is the last. However, let us say I read all the pages which the Muslims they have today of their book, and I could not one thing in the Quran match with science. But the Muslims they claim that there is science in the Quran, and each time we get through what they claim, we found that it is nothing but a scam. Uh, everyone he have the right to present his belief to be the best, and for sure the Muslims are the same as the rest. If you speak to someone he's a Jehovah's Witnesses, he will say his belief is the right one. If you speak to someone is a Mormon, he will say that he is the saved one. If you speak to the Buddha, to the Hindu, to the I mean, it's normal to believe and to think that your belief is the best, but it's not normal to fabricate lies in order to make people believe that your religion teaching the truth. You know what I mean? Otherwise, anyone defending his faith, even an atheist, he have a religion. Even the atheist who don't believe in God, he have a religion. His religion is not to believe in God. So anyone have the right to defend his belief, but to create lies in order to make your belief truthful, that is madness. And this is what we will prove to you today, that Muslims they lie when they say we are speaking the truth about Islam. You see, I'm not saying the Muslim they lie about everything. I'm saying those who they claim to be religious, those who spread propaganda is not exist in the Quran, spread teaching translation is a false translation, and they say things have nothing to do with what is in the Quran. You see the title, it says it is Allah whom he created from everything male and female. I don't know if there is a Muslim would like to call me, but just to be sure there is a Muslim will call me. Hold on, let me open my Skype, and please for now only Muslims can call me for now. Let me log in. All right, we are in Skype already. In case any Muslim would like to call, feel free, please. Until a Muslim call us, I have no choice but to show you a Muslim website speaking about what they call a scientific miracle, and Allah is the one who discovered it. This is a Muslim website. It's called QuranMiracles.com. Creation in pairs, astronomy, anti-quarks, creation in pairs, strong. I don't know what is that. That's the tags. This article exists in Albanian, Arabic, Bosnian, and Turkish. Okay, that's mean the lie is translated to many languages. All right, sound good. In front of us here, the article saying, starting with a verse from the Quran, chapter 36, verse number 36. This is their choice. A glory to be the one who created impairs all things that the earth produce, as well as themselves, and other things they do not know. Okay. Notice here, the Muslims, they choose a translation for us, and I'm going to take their translation as it is, just to examine the intelligence of the Abduls who do make those articles. Let me see first if you see the article text, all of it, not part. Hold on. Is the text coming to you guys? Is it clear? All right. Look like it's coming clear. All right. The Arabic word azwaj is a plural of zawj. Hey, guys, do you remember? Do you remember when I was debating a guy? His name is Nightmare. The guy, he said to me, azwaj does not mean pair. All right. Now, meaning pairs, matches, partners. There are three sort of pairs in creation, as described in the verse. There's a three sort of pairs in this verse. Okay. A pairs that grow from the earth, i.e. plants that have a spice, etc., blah blah, and sex. Human pairs, male and female. Also, some include a human, like Beverly, Crodic, love, hate. What is this? This became so about emotion too. I mean, God created from emotion everything, even emotion. There's two things. Okay. Pairs unknown. Men did not know anything about the creation in pairs at the time of the descent of the Quran. Really? Well, look like the man he never saw. The man he never saw a female in the time of Muhammad. That is discovered only Muhammad time. Before Muhammad, nobody noticed that. Nobody noticed that there is a cat, male cat, and female cat. Nobody noticed that there is a male camel and female camel. Nobody noticed that. However, you see, this is the Muslim explanation. This is the Muslim explanation. I will teach you how to get the Muslim explanation busted immediately in a second. The question is, why the Muslim they choose for us this verse to talk about this thing only? That's it. This is the only verse in the Quran to speak about this. I mean, what happened to the rest of the verses? There's many verses. Because if they quote for you other verses, people will notice right away that Muhammadan are lying, and what Allah is saying is a joke. In chapter 51, verse number 49, the Quran says, and we created وَمِن كُلِّ شَيْءٍ خَلَقْنَا زَوْجَيْنَ لَعَلَّكُمْ تَذْكُرُونَ. From everything we created pairs as male and female, from everything. Not only what is in the earth, from everything. Everything Allah created. It doesn't matter what He created. And this is the Muslim translation, just to show you I'm not making things up. This is Yusuf Ali. And of everything we have created pairs. Everything. Okay. The Muslim, he will say to you, well, this is speaking about what is in the earth. But even that will not work, because if we go in the Quran, we will find that the Quran claims that Allah is the one who create the mule. Allah in chapter 16, verse number 7 and 8, Allah saying that He created for you animals, and from those animals He created horses, read with me, horses, mules, and donkeys. Okay, hold on. The verse before it saying that Allah created it from everything, male and female. And then Allah, He said that He created for you the horses and the mules and the donkey. Now I want the one who made this article choose one of those as a title for him. Which one is you? You are the horse or the mule or the donkey? As I know, the mules, they don't have female. Have you ever heard of a mule female? If there is any Muslim in the bushes, have you ever heard of a mule female? You must be a mule to believe that everything created in pairs. You see, I can say that the Quran, speaking in a metaphorical way and not in details, but the Muslim, they made it in details, and they confirm that this is true, because the Quran said from everything we made them in pairs, everything, male and female, everything, you name it. And as you see, they are not taking what the Quran is saying metaphorically. Actually, the Quran is not saying anything metaphorically here, because speaking about the creation of physically exist animals or creatures, claiming that from everything there is male and female, and this is absolutely false. There's many animals, they are neither male or female, and actually sometimes the same animal can turn into a female, or to turn to be a male, and that can be found in many creatures, especially in the sea, including fish. So this is a false. You see, if the Quran was speaking about Adam and Eve, and we said we made them in pairs, I understand, a human being, but to say everything, that is stupid and that is dumb. Now, as long Allah, He created from everything pairs, again the Muslim, they will say to you he is speaking about the earth, because they will say the verse before it says, and we have spread out the earth. By the way, here it says Allah, He made the earth as a carpet. Allah, He made the earth flat, which is very stupid too. Again, I mean, the earth is flat. If we assume that this is for everything on the earth only, not for things in the heaven, so why the Quran saying and of everything we have created pairs? If we assume the other verse is truly speaking about the earth only, here is saying from everything we created. He didn't say from what is in the earth we created only in the earth what is in pairs. If we ask the Muslims, is the angels in Islam created in pairs? Any Muslim? Is the angels male and female? If we go in the Quran, we will find something very important. Let us see. There's many verses in the Quran reject that Allah have daughters, and that because Allah is an Arab guy who don't like to have daughters. Chapter 16 verse number 57 as an example. But then we will find In chapter 37 verse number 149, Allah is upset because the Arab, they like to have boys for them as sons, and they are giving him daughters. Now ask them their opinion. Is that the Lord has only daughters and they have the sons? I mean, this God is complaining, how come you Arab, you like to have sons and you give me the daughters? Then we continue. In different verse. Do we have any Muslim? Do we have any Muslim would like to call us? Any Muslim, he feel like he wanna call us, please feel free. You know. If we go in the Quran, we will find in a very important verse in chapter of An-Najm. Let us see. Chapter 53 verse number 27, the Quran says that the kuffar, the bad ones, they claim that the angels are females. Or let us say some of the angels, there is angels who they are females, and you can read any translation you wish. Those who believe not in the hereafter name the angels with female names, which mean the Quran confirm that the angels are not male, not females for sure, so they have to be male. The angels, they are not females for sure, they have to be male. Only those who they are kuffar, they will claim such a claim that there is an angels who they are females. Allah don't like that. But remember, Allah, he said that supposedly he created from everything bears. We have a smart person. He said to me, let me show you what he said. He said, don't make yourself ridiculous. Mules are born male or female. They are only fertile. Don't text me. I don't like stupid talk. I don't know how smart you are. I don't want to call you an idiot, because if you look in the front of you, it says that Allah created the mule, not the man, and he has horses, has created horses, mules, and donkey. Abdul, are you stupid or what? The Quran saying that Allah created them. Who are you to say not by God? Not by God. The Quran saying so. And so why you are telling me don't be ridiculous, you idiot? I'm talking about the Quran. What's wrong with you? Are you a donkey? Get out of here. Don't text me again. This is why we are mentioning it, because this is what they are saying. We are mentioning this because this is stupid, not because we agree with it. And you are saying to me, don't be ridiculous? Who is the ridiculous here? Allah claimed that he created from everything pairs. And he is the one who created the mule and the donkey and the horses. So what's my problem? I am the one being ridiculous, or you are the one who drank too many beers and come in here to discuss with me? Don't be ridiculous. I am mentioning this because it's stupid. One side you say you created from everything pairs, male and female, and then you say to me you created the mule. The mule simply is nothing but a relationship, a love story between a donkey and a horse. Anyway, people are weird, and supposedly I am being ridiculous. Me? For what? Why I am being ridiculous? I am the one who said that. Now, Allah created from everything in earth in pairs. Do you remember, guys, just 2 days ago we have a Abdul who he called me and I asked him about Muhammad. The stones speak to him, and the stones say to him Assalamu alaikum. Do you remember? Who remember? The stones, the rocks, they say to Muhammad Assalamu alaikum. So did Allah create from everything pairs? Because according to Muhammad, the stones are living creatures and even they speak Arabic. They even speak Arabic, my friend. They are Arab. Actually, when I was in China, I went to the Forbidden City, and when I was inside one of the rooms, because I hear voices like Muhammad, the stones decide start saying to me, Ching chong he ho wah. And I speak Chinese very well, and I got from what the stone saying to me, please don't sit on me, you are overweight. It was the stone underneath of me. What do you think, Muslims? Did really Allah create from everything in pairs, and you are making it as a miracle, as scientific miracles? Okay, hold on. The Quran confirmed that everything created by Allah is male and female. Everything. Let me see. There's a Muslim trying to call. No? All right. If we go to the Quran here, let us check another verse. In chapter 13, verse number 3, it says, وهو الذي مد الأرض وجعل فيها رواسي وأنهارا ومن كل الثمرات جعل فيها زوجين اثنين. Okay, let us see. What does that mean? Chapter 13, verse number 3. Translation. And it is he who made the earth flat and set therein mountains standing firm, because the Quran teach that Allah he placed the mountains in the top of the earth, which is very stupid and funny. And the fruit of every kind he made in pairs. So every fruit of every kind he made in pairs. That's what is that? 2 and 2. Now we have bigger problem. Let me tell you why the translator here he write 2 and 2. You see, the Quran is for sure written by an idiot who don't speak good Arabic. Look what happened. I know most of you do not speak Arabic, but I'll explain. The Quran says جعل فيها زوجين. If you go to the article written by the Muslim, they will say to you زوجين mean, let us go back to the article. Here we go. You see what زوج mean? This is in the, and there's, you know, like I don't know how they are using Latin. Zavj. What zavj? This is zawj. I don't know how they even write it. So zawj mean pairs. Zawj mean pairs. Okay. Look how stupid the author of the Quran. He said zawjain. When you say zawjain, it's not one pair. It became two pairs. And then he confirmed saying, and we made it from everything zawjain ithnain, which mean two pairs, two pairs. So that stupid translator, in order to solve this stupidity in the Quran, he come with the conclusion that Allah is saying he created everything two and two. Have you ever heard of a God creating everything in two and two? What is that man for? Did Allah create it to Adam and to Eve? Huh? Or did Allah create it to Adam plus to Adam plus to Eve plus to Eve? I mean, how in the world we can solve this problem, Muslims? Two and two? Which two is first? Any Abdul? Who is Abdul wanna call me and get the prize of joining the Democratic Party? I was going to Trump. He called me. He said, "Do you want to be a judge in the Supreme Court, CP?" I said, "The Democrat, they will accuse me that I tried to rape Aisha in the time of Muhammad." They will go back not only 36 years in time, they will go back a centuries. They will go back 1,400 years. I don't want to go there. Please, please, two and two is enough. Any Muslim here, he can give us an idea how you Muslims you claim that Allah is accurate when he said he created everything in two and two? Is it two and two, or it is two? Do you remember, guys? Do you remember when we ask Abdul how Allah he say in the Quran that the shaitan he have children's? Anyone remember? Anyway, the debates are there. Quran says that the bad ones, they will follow the shaitan and his offspring. Now the Muslims have a problem here. Remember, Allah said that we created everything in earth in two. Okay, but this is stupid, because first of all, Adam was not created in earth, and shaitan was not created in earth, and angels were not created in earth, which means even what is created in earth is not exist. It is was in heaven. So when Allah he speak everything we created in earth was in pairs, and he speak about Adam and Eve, did he forget that he did not create Adam and Eve in the earth? Guys, do you understand what I'm saying? Thank you, Earl. I like to listen to me myself too. Trust me, I was taking a shower and I was singing. It was very beautiful. And thank God I have no neighbors. ظلموا ظلموا محمد عيني ظلموا ترارا ظلموا. So I'm going to quit my career and I switched to singing. Muslims, How Allah he say he created the male and female in earth, because he is speaking about Adam and Eve, and he created them in earth, when the Quran says in chapter 18 verse number 50 as an example that Allah created the shaitan and the angels and Adam and Eve in heaven. So what do you mean we created everything in earth, male and female, and then you start speaking about Eve and Adam? Was Adam and Eve created on the earth? Hmm? Any Abdul? Anyone? Hello? Hello? Now, based on, you know, you see, if we go to different verse in the Quran, I don't know how many verses I need to show you. I mean, we are going to go all over. But what we can do, my brother, we have to go all over. The Quran is messed up. You cannot find things in one place. Like if you type the word Abraham, you will find his name in everywhere. It's not like the book of Genesis, you find the creation of God, or like you find it there. It's this book is messed up. It's like somebody, he put a 3,000 pages and he put it in a mixer and he hit the mixer, and now only Allah knows where the words are going to stay. All right. So if we go in the Quran, what is the proof that Adam and Eve were created in heaven? Chapter 2, verse number 36. La 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 la. Islam so stupid. Da, 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 da. What the heck? Da, 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 da. I mean, what the heck is this? Those Muslims trying to convince us that Allah speaking about what He created in earth in pairs, and yet Adam and Eve themselves, they are not created in the earth. What I will should do now? Shoot myself. Join Republican. Vote for Obama again. I never voted for him. Then did Satan make them slip? I mean, this Satan, he slipped, guys. I told you, if you fell down because of a banana, like somebody ate a banana and he threw the left of it, and you slip, this is Satan. So Satan, he made them slip from the garden. Okay, where is the garden? Muslims, where is the garden? This garden we are talking about, where it is? Let us see. To prove to you, because some Abdul, they will say to you the garden of Adam and Eve was in earth, brother. Only stupid like Zakir Naik will say that. Brother Titter, did the person his name is the Christian Prince, and he always say things with it ridiculous. As an example, Christian Prince, he claimed that the Quran teach that the heaven of God and the garden of Adam and Eve, it was in heaven. This is absolutely false. It was in the back of his backyard. Thank you very much. Hold on. In the chapter in the front of us, it says, after Adam and Eve, Allah, Shaitan, he made them slip in the garden. Allah, he said to them, get down, get down, get down, get down, get down, get down, get down. Okay, if they are in earth, they are going to get down where? Any Abdul. If they are already down, they are going to get down where? Hello? Hello? I love you, love you, love you. I love you, Abdul. So they are in earth, and the garden is in earth. But Allah is saying to them, get down. What is that? The basement? Hello? Unbelievable. And to make it more stupid, I don't want to forget to remind you that Allah, he kicked the shaitan out of heaven, but yet the shaitan, he was able to come back. You see here, shaitan was kicked out of heaven by Allah. He refused to bow down to Adam. You see, one of the funny stupid things in Islam, they say to you, we Muslim, we bow down only to God, for God taught us to bow only to God. That's a lie. That is a lie. Satan himself, I mean the Mr. Islamic Satan, he himself is disobeyed God of Islam because Allah, he ordered him to bow down to Adam, which is very stupid. And this is a contradictory of what the Muslim, they teach us, that in Islam we only bow down to God, not to a man. Here we go, angels of God bowing down to the man. Hello. Any Abdul, why the angels they bow down to Adam? Any Muslim? I don't know, today I feel like singing. Do you love me? Do you? Do you? I'm singing to the Muslims. Do you hate me? Do you? Do you? Do you? Do you? Do you? Do you? Do? Call me now before it's too late. Any Muslim? Who is the Muslim is willing to call us and tell us what's wrong with this religion? So now we have a God. He claimed that he created everything in earth in pairs, and he mentioned Adam and Eve, but Adam and Eve are created in heaven, which is a contradictory and a stupid mistake from the author of the Quran. Now, Allah created everything in earth in pairs. But the Quran said that we created from every living thing from water. Every living thing Allah created from the water. Okay. Oh, where is the verse? Come on. Do we have any Muslim would like to call us and read for us the following verse in the front of us? Then Abdul. وَجَعَلْنَا مِنَ الْمَاءِ كُلَّ شَيْءٍ حَيٍّ أَفَلَا يُؤْمِنُونَ. Chapter 21, verse number 30. And we created it from everything. Everything we created is from water. Oh boy. Any Muslim want to tell us what's happening here? I'm going to read from the beginning, but this is the verse I'm focusing in. But we can, you know, if a Muslim want to call us, you can call. We can read for you 10 verses before and 10 verses after. Don't worry. So you will not say we are taking things out of context, right? Don't the believers see that the heaven and the earth were joined together? And by the way, the Muslim, they say Islam is in total agreement with the Big Bang Theory. Brother Titter, in science, they say, and they teach it called the Big Bang Theory. And if you do not know, the fact the Big Bang Theory is mentioned in the Quran 1400 years ago, and that can be found in the verse number 30 in the front of your eye. Thank you very much. The Big Bang Theory is in the Quran. Yes, brother, it's in the front of you. Search this verse, you will find every Muslim in the world speaking about the Big Bang Theory. It's in the Quran. I'm serious. But this is not the Big Bang Theory teach. The Big Bang Theory teach that nothing explode. Mr. Nothing explode, which is very stupid. Because how nothing explode? Oh boy. Guys, they called me from the bank and they told me that your bank account explode. I said, how come? It's empty. There's nothing. They said, yes, nothing explode. Unbelievable. Now, what the verse here is saying, just to refute the two claims in the same time. When the Quran says the unbelievers, don't the unbelievers see that the heaven and the earth were joined together? Okay. Here you notice that the Quran is speaking about something we can see. Do you notice, guys? This is why, when I read, people don't see what I see. I don't know why. I mean, I have no idea why. It says there, don't they see? So it is something you see. No, that the Big Bang nobody saw, and nobody will see, and it's nothing but a theory. It's not even a fact. But here is speaking about something they saw. Don't you see? Don't the believers see? Which means they saw and they still see it now every day. Guys, do you understand? Do you understand what I'm saying? It is something they see now, don't they see? This is cannot be the Big Bang Muslim liars. What the Quran is saying, claiming a stupid teaching that the heaven and the earth are connected, but Allah He lifted up the heaven from the earth and they are separated. But this is absolutely false. This is absolutely false. Oh, we have the guy yesterday, the one with the t-shirt yesterday when I call. Well, you can call it, but don't change the topic, please. I want to call, but you won't let me. You are afraid. Ah, okay. Let me call mom. I'm calling you now. Answer, Abdul. What's wrong with you? You told me you want to talk, and now I'm calling you. Are not answering. Hello? Are you going to answer or not? Okay, go home. Next time, let your daddy call me. Look at this. So the Quran get the Muslim busted in second. This is something the believers should see. It is something you will not discover. You can see right away that the heaven and the earth were joined together as the between two bracket, which means this is additional to translation, but no problem, as one unit of a creation before we clove them asunder. Okay, so what the Quran here is saying, that there is heaven and there is earth exist in the same time together, but Allah He just separate them. Not the Big Bang. The Big Bang say there was nothing. So you see how they lie and they say this is the Big Bang. It is something first of all, something they see, not they will see in the future. Don't the unbelievers see in the time of Muhammad 1400 years ago that the heaven and the earth were what? Joined together, and then Allah He clove them asunder. And that is a clear proof that Islam is a false religion, because what the Quran is claiming is the following. Let me open Google Earth because I need it now. I need it. All right. All right, this is Google Earth. Let us see together. The author of the Quran, because he is ignorant, he is assuming or he is confirming that the heaven and the earth are separated. Is that true? Who here agreed that they are separated? Who agreed with the Quran? Who agreed that we are separated, truly separated? Are we really separated? I'm waiting. I don't know, maybe there is a delay in my voice. Who agree that the earth is separated from the space? Because what Islam says heaven, it's mean the sky. Are we really separated? Or we are inside the space? What do you think? Look like nobody care. Nobody is saying anything. Guys, do you hear me? Why nobody is responding? How we can be separated? We are just a little tiny dust inside the universe. This Abdul is texting me, but he don't want to answer. You want to answer or not? If you don't answer, I'm going to block you forever. You stupid. So why you text me saying you want to call me? And you don't want to answer? Go, I will block you. I have no time for kids. What the Quran is saying that the earth and the heaven, they used to be joined together and he separate them, explains something stupid before people they used to believe in it. The Quran teach, just to make it clear, and I will show you all the reference you need to see, that the earth is flat. This is the earth. And then here we have the cloud. Let us make it with different color. We need to draw. Let us see. So this is the heaven, the cloud in the top of us. So the earth and the heaven, they used to be one unit, but Allah, he separate them, and we are separated. If you remember, Muhammad and the Quran says that he asked one of his followers, do you know where the sun goes? Do you know where the sun goes? The guy, he says, Allah and his apostle know best. Muhammad, he said, the sun goes every day from the east to the west and jump in the water. Here there's water. Dirty water. And in the morning it asks Allah for permission to come back again. So Muhammad claimed that the earth, or the 24 hours we witness, the day and the night, happened because the sun goes every day from point A to point B, and then in point B, and the Quran confirmed that the sun set in a murky water, and then the sun asks Allah for permission and it goes back where it's coming from, which means the east again. Now when Allah, he said, supposedly, Aka Muhammad, Allah, he separated between the earth and the heaven, and they used to be united. First of all, this is a very bad mistake, because we are still not only united, we are inside. We are just a tiny dust inside the space, and there's no way we can be separated. If a Muslim will say, well, no, maybe the Quran is saying that this is about the atmosphere. If this is about the atmosphere, so why you are lying and you have tons of articles saying this is about the Big Bang? Correct? Because there's a huge difference between speaking about the Big Bang and the atmosphere. So it is the atmosphere when they want, it is the Big Bang when they want. For they are hypocrite liars. Looks like we have a Muslim. Let's see. He's saying, do you like to debate me? I don't know. Afraid. What if you know a lot? Let us call this guy. They want to debate me, but they don't answer. I don't know what to do. Should I chase them? What I will do? Do you want to debate me? I'm here. I mean, what do you think? Call me. My friend, call me. All right. Anyway, to explain what Allah He said by the earth and the heaven were separated. By the way, we are not changing the topic. By the way, but because they are connected, you know, we are talking about science and etc. To make it clear how Allah He says the earth is disconnected from the sky. If you go to the different verse in the Quran, you will see the Quran saying the following. Switch to Arabic. The verses in the front of us let us take this one. 21 verse number 32. Actually, yeah, let us go this one first. 21:32, it says Allah He made the sky protected roof. You see here as canopy, well guarded. To make it simple translation, Allah saying supposedly, and we made the sky as a protected roof. The Muslim, they say to you, this verse speak about the atmosphere, the science, protected roof. My friend, the sky is protected, not the earth. The sky is protected. To understand this, we have to go to different verse in the Quran and see how funny it is. The Quran teach the Muslims that Allah He created the lamps, which is the stars, and He created them for two reasons. Anyone remember the reasons? What is the reasons Allah created the stars for? Anyone knows? What is the reason Allah created the stars for? Somebody he said three. Maybe I would agree with him, but we need to count them first. Number one, to shoot the devil in his ass. That's good. Number two, as a decoration. Number three, maybe number three is going to be hard, to guide mankind for direction. This is what the Quran says. Allah created the stars for three reasons: to shoot the devil in his ass if he tried to leave the earth. The number two reason, as a decoration. Number three reason, to guide, you know, to guide mankind. Like you want to travel in the desert, how you go? You go by the stars. Now, for sure, all those stupid reasons are not true, because when the Quran says we created the stars as decoration, look what the Quran added after that. In Arabic, it says, وَلَقَدْ زَيَّنَّا السَّمَاءَ الدُّنْيَا. Ad-dunya, it is the lowest sky, which means only in the lowest sky there's a stars. You see, the Muslim, they say to you, the other verse is speaking about the atmosphere, but the Quran confirmed there is 7 skies, and the lowest one is this one, whereas the stars is. So that cannot be the atmosphere. Sorry, Muslims, try something else. And the Quran claim that Allah created those stars as decoration. We adorn the lowest heaven with lamps, so it is a decoration, and we have made such a lamps as missiles to drive away the evil one. I mean, that's really something. That is truly something. Why the stars are created? First, they are located in the lowest heaven. This is number one. Number two, Allah will shoot the ass of any devil he tried to leave earth. I mean, obviously, this is science. Hello?
Hello?
Yes. You are live with us on air. Who is talking? Hello?
Hello?
Yes, I hear you.
Okay. 1 second, sorry.
It's all right. You have a zoo behind you. Don't go, man.
Sorry, I'm not going anywhere. I'm just trying to, because there's a lot of noise. I'm trying to find a place quiet.
It's all right.
Like a quiet
Maybe
place.
if you close the room door, maybe if you close the door.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Yeah. 1 second.
Let us hope that things will work fine with him. All right. Well, until he come back, we continue.
Hello?
Yes.
Is it okay if I call you back in just 2 seconds because I'm trying to turn something on?
No problem. No problem. Go ahead.
Okay.
All right. So the Quran confirmed that Allah he shoot, drive away the devil who tried to go out to the sky. It's not the earth who's protected. This is what it's called, the Star War program of George Bush. George Bush, he wanted to establish a Star War system to attack any devil coming from Iran or etc. or Qaeda. Hello?
Okay, hello. So now we can talk. Sorry.
No problem. What do you want to say to us, Mr. Salah?
Well, I wanted to, first of all, like, are you like on a, like, are you making a video right now or something? First
Yes,
of all?
I'm live on air. Live on air. People, they are hearing you.
Oh, yeah. So like, I basically don't know what the topic is, but I wanted to bring forth a topic. Is that fine?
Well, we are talking about that Allah, He said He created from everything, like everything, male and female. And the science and the Quran, the Muslim, they claim there is science in the Quran. What do you think? This is our topic today.
Yeah.
Do you like it?
Well, I mean,
Do you really believe the
I
Quran
mean,
talk about science?
for me, like the Quran is not really a book of. I wouldn't say it's a book of science because, um, like for me, it's a book of guidance. It's not really a
No
book of
problem. But
science.
do you agree with the Muslims when they say there is science in the Quran, or you don't agree?
They could have their understanding. You know, like that's not really a
You are not giving
problem
an
for
answer. You
me.
see, I like you to give me an
Like for
answer. Do
example,
you agree? Do you agree that the Quran have science, or you don't agree? Either you say yes, agree, or you say I don't.
I would agree that the Quran is consistent with
Can you give me an
science.
example of your choice?
Um, to be honest,
Any example of your choice, for free. I'm not going to pick up one for you and say, okay, let's talk about this one. Give me one as an example.
okay. So how about we start with chapter 51?
What about
But
it?
again, I want to like say something because I came here to talk about another topic. So
My
I
friend,
asked you
let us finish this one, and then
uh,
we will give you time. We are here. Well, I'm here. You are here. We are not going anywhere. Give me a first example about the science and the Quran, the one of your choice. Which one?
okay. So like in chapter 51, the Quran says وَالسَّمَاءِ ذَاتِ الْحُبُكِ. Okay.
Okay.
So basically, according to Albert Einstein, space is like there's something called it's called the fabric of space and time, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's a fabric, and like I don't know if you're aware of this of what Albert Einstein was like saying, but basically, وَالسَّمَاءِ ذَاتِ الْحُبُكِ, it's interpreted as pathways in space. Okay. It's interpreted as it could be like a fabric, which is consistent with, for example, what I said Albert Einstein is saying.
Okay. This is the interpretation of who? The one you are giving me as a fabric, etc.
For example, you have Abdul Halim. He translated it as pathways.
Abdul
But
Halim.
then you
Who is
have
Abdul
Ibn
Halim?
Abbas.
Give me a
You
scholar.
have,
Give me a name of a scholar. Who is the one who said it's like a fabric?
like a fabric. Oh, that would be Ibn Abbas. If you go and read the interpretation of Ibn Abbas, I'm sure you know who Ibn Abbas is, right?
Sure, I know. Yeah.
He gives several different meanings to it. He gives meaning like it's like the hair. He gives another one as like the fabric of the the dir. I don't know how to say it in like the armor.
Well, I don't know if you can see
know,
the screen in front of me. Do you see the screen?
I don't have access to it. I'm actually on my phone.
Okay, if you read with me, if you read with me in the
access
screen, it says وفسر الحبك بإتقان الخلق روي عن ابن عباس وعكرمة وقتادة. This is what Ibn Abbas said.
Oh, but so are you reading from a different scholar who's quoting Ibn Abbas?
Yes. Shouldn't they quote
Okay,
all
but
of them? I mean, do Ibn Abbas have many like this guy? He's say things contradict himself or what?
No. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that like if you want to go, if I'm telling you about Ibn Abbas, then you should probably just go to Ibn Abbas, just because like okay, a scholar might quote Ibn Abbas, right? But they don't usually quote everything that Ibn Abbas says. So just go to Ibn Abbas. You can go to a website called tafsir.com.
Okay.
So go to tafsir.com.
Oh, no problem. Hold on. Let me go there. Hold on. Give me a second. And actually, we have it in English, so we can read to the Qadr in English. No problem.
Okay. Yeah. That's good. It's one of the translated. I'm actually gonna go to the page as well.
All right. And this is chapter 51, verse number 7, just to confirm.
Yes.
Okay.
So obviously Ibn Abbas has several different interpretations, right? So I mean, a Muslim could say, well, according to this interpretation, it's consistent with science,
Okay.
and it may have some science.
What is the science about this? Read with me. This is Ibn Abbas. And
Okay,
by the heaven with its tracks, hubuk is the plural of hibaka, similar in pattern and meaning to turuk, tariq, path, what Muhammad saying, and the sky with the sky which have roads. Sky have roads. What does that mean? That is scientifically correct, or this is scientifically false?
I'm trying to find the tafsir. 1 sec.
Let me go to Ibn Abbas. This is Al-Jalalain actually, and this is Ibn Abbas in English. By the heaven full of paths, this is another oath. Allah swear by seemly and a beautiful heaven and has baths. And it's also said that it's full of baths mean it has stars, the sun and the moon. And it's also said that full baths mean full of waves like those water upon being hit by the wind, or like the waves of sand upon being blown by the wind, or like waves of curly hair, or waves of armor made of iron. And it is also said this refers to the 7 heaven by which Allah has sworn. So now this is Ibn Abbas, and he gave us tons of meaning, and none of them match the other. Which one it will take? I mean, what? How you are a scholar and you say it's also said, it's also said, it's also said. So now, which one is of them is the meaning of Allah? Which one of them you choose? All?
Well, we don't know what
okay, so but how then mean. If you do not know the meaning, how this is became a miracle for you if you are not sure of the meaning?
I never no okay, give me a chance to explain. I did not state that it was a miracle. I'm saying that it's a possibility that you could interpret it as a miracle, because for example, Ibn Abbas said something in one of his interpretations, it's consistent with science. That's all I said.
Which is the one is consistent with science? Which one of those?
I never,
my friend Salah, which one of those is consistent with science? The ones in front of us. Which one?
I'll read it to you. Okay. So for example, he said it's like the fabric of iron.
Well, none of them. It says like the fabric of iron. It says waves, waves like waves. Okay. Waves of armor made of iron.
Of armor made of iron. Okay. So, or like curly hair, for example.
Okay, no problem. Curly hair. Okay.
Is that
accurate?
Both of these, they kind of like it's vague. I agree with you. It's vague, but you have to understand, like, some people might get the idea that it's talking about the fabric of space and time.
My friend, let me make it simple for you. In here it says that the heaven full of paths. Do you agree with that?
The heaven is full of pathways.
Yeah.
Well, again, he gave interpretation. This is the word hubuk, right? And he
how your prophet went to the 7? How your prophet went to the 7 heaven?
No, listen.
Did he went in the top of a
no? But if it does have pathways, if it does have pathways, how would you understand that? Because even that, the word pathways could be subject to interpretation. If you want to insist that it's if you want to insist something about it, I would like you to tell me what it is.
The pathway which Muhammad speak about is explained in the Quran. When Allah he sent the 2 angels Harut and Marut, he sent them in the pathway which is called the Babylon Tower. If we go in the Quran, we will find the following, and you see I'm showing you what the Quran is saying, not what I am saying. So you don't say I'm making things up. If we go in the Quran, we will see the Quran say the following. Verse? Go to chapter 2 verse 102.
Chapter 2 verse 102.
Verse 102. Yes. Allah he sent Allah of one of his baths to earth, between heaven and earth, is the Babylon Tower. When Allah he sent the two angels Harut and Marut to open a school to teach magician how to do magic, so they can, the husband and the wife, they fight. Allah, he sent them to the first airport is known for the mankind, after actually the second airport, which is in Sri Lanka. As you know, Allah, he sent Adam first time to Sri Lanka, then Allah, he sent down the angels to Mecca, and then Allah, he sent down Harut and Marut in the Babylon Tower, and then Allah, he
Okay.
sent down
First of all, I want to know who you're quoting.
I'm quoting the Quran.
Which verse? Because I'm reading verse chapter 2, verse 180, verse 102.
Yes. Okay. Don't
And
you
it's
say?
this is what it says. So it says. Okay, let me just go. So you're just quoting chapter 2, verse 102, right?
Mhm.
Okay, so this is what it says, and followed what the evil ones had fabricated about the kingdom of Solomon instead. Not that Solomon himself was a disbeliever, it was the evil ones who were disbelievers. They taught people witchcraft and what was revealed in Babylon to the two angels Harut and Marut. Yet those two never taught anyone without first warning him. We are sent only to tempt. Do not disbelieve. From these two they learned what can cause discord between man and wife, although they harm no one with it except by God's leave. They learned what harmed them, not what benefited them, knowing full well that whoever gained this knowledge would, well, it doesn't say this knowledge, but it's
No
part of the
problem. Now,
interpretation.
where is the angel
Would
Harut
lose
and
any
Marut?
share in the hereafter,
My friend,
evil and
you passed the topic.
is-
You passed the topic.
So
My topic
basically-
is Babylon. Babylon.
Yeah, basically there's no pathways here, so I don't know what you're talking about. You're just
The
making it up.
angels, they came down in the Babylon. Is that true?
Okay, they came down, but where does it say?
What is the
where does it
Babylon? What is the Babylon?
Babylon is a place on earth, but it's saying
What
that
is
it
what
came
is that?
down.
What is
No,
that? The
but
Babylon.
look, listen to me. If it says وَالسَّمَاءِ ذَاتِ الْحُبُكِ, okay, and it's talking about pathways in the sky,
Yeah.
then, or in space, okay, and in here it says they came down into Babylon. Where in that does it say pathways?
My friend, it's very well
Yeah.
known. What is the most well known about the Babylon? What do you know about the Babylon? The Babylon Tower. What is the Babylon Tower? It's the pathway
Where
to go
does
to
it
God.
mention-
It is the
Where does it
pathway to go
mention-
to God.
Where does it mention the Babylon Tower?
It's in front of you. The Babylon. They came down in the Babylon. Where they came down?
No, but you're adding tower to it. You're
My
adding
friend,
tower to it.
no,
That's
okay,
the
where they
entire
came
premise.
down, where they came down. Let us, I will not add anything. They came down in the
in
Babylon. They came down where?
No, they came down in Babylon. It doesn't state an exact location.
Okay, my friend, they came down where, according to the interpretation, you know. Where? Choose for me. Choose for me.
Came, it
No
only,
problem. Choose for me
Habibi,
interpretation.
Habibi, listen,
Choose for me.
Habibi.
Choose for me
Habibi,
interpretation.
Listen, Habibi,
Yeah,
listen to
Saleh.
me. Habibi.
Choose for me
It says-
interpretation of your
It says,
choice. Which
they
one?
came down into Babylon. So now you're saying you're reading an interpretation. You're actually reading the verse.
My friend, doesn't matter. I'm saying to you which interpretation you like to read it from. This is what I'm saying, because you are saying this
Well,
is not the
you
Babylon
referred me
Tower.
to. You said I'm
Okay,
reading.
they
You said
came
I'm reading
down in
chapter
the Babylon
2,
for
verse
what reason?
182. No, listen.
What is the unique about the Babylon? Why the Babylon where they came down? What is there?
Well, that's the place that God chose. I mean, what like should we,
Why he chose to send his angels in the Babylon?
Why did God?
What about
listen,
why he
listen,
did not
why
send
did
them in
God,
Mecca? What about
no,
Mecca?
listen to me, Habibi. Listen to me.
Mhm.
Why did God specifically send the Torah on a certain mountain? Why? We don't know why God chooses his locations.
It's not about choosing his
For you
location,
to-
my friend. The
why
guy
are
he
you
lived.
why are you saying? Listen,
The
why
man
are
he
you
lived
saying?
there. The
why
guy
are
he
you
lived there. But
insisting that there has to be a
Harut and
reason?
Marut and Marut, they don't live in Earth. Harut and Marut are not a human. They are angels. They are sent down to the Earth.
Yeah, I know that.
Okay.
I know that.
Allah sent Harut and Marut to who?
sent them down, yeah.
Allah did not send them to a specific person. So why he choose Babel?
Okay, well,
Because this is a
again,
path. This is a
gonna
pathway.
say-
Okay, hold on.
I'm
Another
gonna
pathway.
say-
Another
I'm gonna
pathway.
say,
Another
well-
pathway. Another pathway. Muhammad, he went to the seventh heaven in the top of a flying mule, and then in the way he found doors, and the doors have guards. Do you agree with the story?
that he found doors in space.
Yes.
I mean, it depends on how you interpret
My
doors.
friend, each time I say something to you, you say it depend. It depend on you. Tell me, how you enter? He said door. Even they ask him, what's your name? What do you want to do here? So doors are doors. There's
Well,
guards.
is it possible? I mean, okay, listen. Is it possible that we are not able to see what? Is it possible that we are not able to see another? Is there like another realm that we're not able to see?
My friend, it's not about it's possible. We go by what your prophet said. Don't tell me your prophet do not know what he's talking
No,
about.
but
You're a
you're adding
prophet.
the
You're a
possibility. No.
prophet.
But
You're a
listen,
prophet.
you're
You're a
no,
prophet.
no. But
Describe.
listen, hey,
Did
listen,
your
listen to me.
prophet describe his path to heaven? Did he or he did not?
He went on a path to heaven.
Okay,
Yeah.
but did he describe his path to heaven? How he went? Did he describe that?
He described he. What do you mean by describe the path?
Did he describe his way? What happened in the story? He have a story. Did he tell in the story what
Well,
happened in
he
the way?
went on a path through space. Okay, according to that, he went on a path
All
through
right.
space,
And what happened in
and
this trip?
eventually he reached a door. Okay, as
How
you
many
just
doors?
said,
How many doors?
it doesn't matter. Okay, how many doors does it say?
What do you mean doesn't matter? It,
No,
it says,
how many doors does it say? You tell me how many
as
doors?
I know, there are 7 doors.
7 doors.
Mhm.
So you're like
Let
the
us
way
read together. Let us read together, so we can understand what the Quran is saying. Because the best to explain the Quran, and I think you agree, is Muhammad, not you, not me. I was near the house of i.e. al-Kaaba, in the state between asleep and like he is half asleep, half awake. I heard someone say, "He is the third among 2 person." He came to me and took me with him. Then a golden basin containing water of Zamzam was brought to me, and my heart was open, and to such and such part. They open his, actually in Arabic it says from here to here, which means from his throat to down to his balls. And they cut his throat, they cut his belly, and they wash his belly, and they install inside a dish of wisdom and dish of faith. But this is not my problem now. Let us continue. Then he
Yeah.
continues saying, I was then brought a white beast, which is called al-Buraq, bigger than a donkey and smaller than a mule. Its stride was as long as I could reach. I was mounted in it, and then went forth till we reached the lowest heaven. Here we go. This is the first path. Muhammad, he took a donkey, and now he reached the lowest heaven, taking a path.
Okay.
Jibreel asked for the gate to be open. So there is a gate.
Okay, so the path is separate. Listen, the path is when I'm going on a if I'm going from a city to another city, okay, the pathway is separate from the city. To get to the city, it's separate. So what I'm saying is, okay, he went on a pathway, but we don't know what the pathway is. As you said that he described the pathway. No, he could have described the end of the pathway,
My
which
friend,
is reaching a door.
hold on.
Listen.
Ya Salah. Is that a
Listen.
donkey or is this an airplane? The one he took, is it a donkey or an airplane?
It doesn't matter.
No, we need to know how he traveled.
Why should that
How
matter?
he traveled? Did he take a road or he fly?
No, I'm giving you an analogy. Do you not understand?
No, don't give me an analogy. You see, I have a story in
actually...
front of me. This is what is important. Your prophet.
No.
Show respect. Show
You're
respect to your
so
prophet's
funny,
story.
Dude. Listen to
when
me.
You're a prophet, he took a donkey. How he reached heaven
here,
with a donkey? Explain to me how he reached heaven with a donkey.
He went on a pathway.
What is the pathway?
He went on
which donkey can take?
Is not described.
Which is a pathway? Which is a pathway?
There
a donkey,
is a door.
My
Listen,
friend,
there is a,
this is not an airplane. This is not an airplane. This is the donkey. What is the pathway a donkey will take to go to heaven?
He goes, I don't know. He goes straight up, I guess. I don't know.
Straight up where? I mean, it's a donkey.
Well, it's okay. It's the animal is described as something that is supernatural. It's capable of going to space.
Where is speak about space here? Do you see space?
Well, I mean, it's going to the sky, so we're assuming that it's traveling through space.
Hold on. He said, I went to the lowest heaven, right? But still he is riding a donkey. A donkey, he has 4 legs.
Okay, but the buraq is described as an animal that is capable of doing that.
What do you mean by
He said-
capable?
he didn't say donkey. He never said donkey.
Are you saying
Look,
to
why
me?
are you changing the topic?
I'm not
man?
changing the
Why the
topic.
hell are
We're
you
trying to
changing the
find what
topic?
the bath is, my friend. We're not changing the topic. We have a
You're-
donkey
okay,
now.
you're-
How the
you're worried
donkey?
about what
Why
type
you
of
are trying
animal
to
Muhammad
avoid?
may have-
Why
may
you
have
are
went
trying
on
to avoid how the
heaven.
donkey went to
Listen.
heaven? How the donkey went to heaven?
No, listen. You're basically just like you're arguing about what animal Muhammad went on to heaven. It
No.
doesn't
This is
matter,
not my
okay?
no.
topic we're
This is
talking
not
about is
my
the fact of it.
argument. This is not my argument. I want to know what road they took, because this is an animal, and the one who described
So
him
then
as
why are you asking?
the
So
one
then
who
why are you
described him,
asking
my
the
friend,
question?
the one who described
Why are
him.
you asking the question? How can a donkey go to the
We
sky?
want to
I
know
don't
what kind of road it is. The road. We were discussing the bath. What bath he took. So how the donkey
We don't
was
know
able
what the
to
road
go.
is.
Okay, we have a donkey. We have a prophet, and now he is going to
Okay.
heaven, and the heaven have doors. Are they those
It's
doors?
not a donkey, by the way.
Are those
It's not a
doors?
donkey,
It's
in
bigger
fact,
than a
right.
donkey, my friend. He said it's a bigger of a donkey, which means like it's a mule. What do you mean it's not a donkey?
Okay, well, the thing is, we don't know exactly what animal is. It's described.
My friend,
it's a supernatural
look what he says.
animal.
No, what's super? What's
It's a
super?
supernatural
He said
creation of God.
Al
He
Buraq
gave you an
is bigger
approximation.
than a donkey, smaller than a mule.
Okay,
Okay,
but
so it's a
that
small
doesn't mean
animal. It's a
it is
small
It
animal.
is a donkey.
Okay,
Right?
it's
That
a
doesn't
small
even matter
animal. It's a
anyway.
small animal
Okay,
have
let's
four
say it's a
legs.
donkey. Who
It's a small
cares?
animal have four legs, and he is the one who describing between the size of a mule and donkey, which means he look exactly the same, but the size is bigger a little bit than a donkey, smaller a little bit than a mule. That's wonderful. Now he is going to heaven. What path is going a donkey is going to take to go to heaven?
I don't know. He's going. Like, what do you mean by that question, basically?
I mean, if I ride a donkey right now, I am going to take a sand road, or I'm going to take a normal way, which donkey can use his feet in it.
What do you mean? Like, I don't understand
My
what
friend,
you're saying.
it's a donkey. It's a donkey.
Okay, it's a no,
Okay.
but I explained to you that this is. Why are you not understanding? I'm explaining to you that this is a supernatural animal and it's capable to
It's a
travel
male or a
to the
female.
sky,
This animal is male or female.
to space. What?
Is male or female.
Why does that matter?
So how you know it's an animal?
Like, why are you?
How you
why
know?
are you,
How you
okay,
know
we were
it's an
talking
animal?
about
How you
pathways.
know?
Listen,
How you know
Habibi.
it's an animal? How you know it's an animal? You just said to me the word animal. How you know it's an animal?
It doesn't. Okay, I don't know if it's an animal.
Okay,
I'm
no,
just-
you said
saying-
a second ago you said it's supernatural power, and then you said an animal. How an animal have
I
a
said it's
supernatural power?
Okay, I said it's a supernatural animal. Like it's
Supernatural
a
animal. What does that mean?
creature. Okay, it's a supernatural creation
What does
from
that
God.
mean?
But
Supernatural animal. What does that
matter?
mean? What
Why does that
explain
matter?
to me? What does that mean?
Listen,
Still, he
we
is a
went-
donkey.
we're
He is
talking
going
about
to
the
carry Muhammad in
pathways.
his back.
We're not talking about the animal.
We are talking about the animal. We are talking about the road. We are talking about your prophet. He went to heaven. How he went to heaven? He used an
Why is
animal.
the
If the heaven,
let's go
if the
back to
heaven, as
beginning.
the scientists
No,
they
no,
said,
why-
if the heaven,
Let's go
as the
to the beginning.
scientists they said, how you go? You see, you are the Muslims who's making this as a science, not me. So now we have a donkey, we have a prophet, and Muhammad is going to go in the space. As you know, the second you leave the space of the earth, there's no oxygen. Secondly,
First
Muhammad
of all,
will freeze to
never
death.
claimed that this is a scientific that Muhammad traveling on.
My
on,
friend, you are the one who said that
the
verse is
space.
speaking about science. You are the one who said that this is what science speaks. It's in
I
the
said-
Quran. And now Muhammad,
Why are you
the
putting- okay.
story of Muhammad going in heaven, is it in the Quran too, or it's in the Hadith only? It's in the Quran.
Okay,
So
but,
you cannot
first
pick
of
up
all-
your
first of
cherries
all,
and say,
listen,
I want
let
to talk
me-
about
let me-
this one. I don't want to
let me
talk about this
backtrack
one.
a little bit. Let me
So
backtrack.
Muhammad, he went to the seventh heaven,
Listen
passing
to me.
from
Let me
place to
backtrack
place.
a little bit.
And look, hold on. When Muhammad he arrived, he found a door in the lowest heaven.
Okay, but again,
What does that mean? No, don't tell me
backtrack.
again.
Let me
Explain to
oh
me.
my-
Explain to me what is the door in the lowest heaven is doing.
Okay, let me just backtrack a little bit and then we'll get to it. I already told you that before, but let's get to that. So first of all, let's backtrack to where we were. So you asked me where is a verse in the Quran that might have science in it. I said in, for example, 51, I agree that it's consistent with science. I never claimed that it is scientific. I even admitted that there are different interpretations, and I suggested you go to Ibn Abbas. Okay, then I suggested the interpretation part that suggest that it's consistent with science, that space and time, that there's a fabric in space, is in part of the interpretation of Ibn Abbas. For example, him describing it as the armor of iron, or like the hair, the curly hair. Okay, it's vague. Again, it's vague, as I said before, but I suggested that it could be consistent with science. Then you were saying about the pathways, right? I said, even if we took it as pathways, how would you interpret that? So then you went to the hadith about, first of all, you went to the chapter 2, verse 102, and then you were saying that Harut and Marut took a pathway in that verse, but it never actually says it in the verse. And then you were embarrassed by that, so that you went to another example from the hadith, and now you were arguing about what animal it was, or things like that. But the point is that Muhammad went on a creature.
My friend, the one is embarrassed by that is you. Harut and Marut is coming in the Babylon, to which there is, if there is an airport there, is there an airport there? There is a tower. There is a tower. It's very famous that somebody decided to go to God using that tower. It's called the Tower of God. So you're a prophet. He is consistent with the legions of stories speaking about God sending angels to that tower. This is how he communicates with the people.
Tower,
so
Habibi,
your God, my friend, otherwise you need to tell me what the Babylon have to do with your God. What is the Babylon? Okay, hold on. Let me show you how stupid this story anyway. Because based on this story, the first time people they start practicing magic, it was in the time the Babylon tower is built, or the Babylon exists.
Okay,
do you agree?
Your entire premise
but this is false. This is false, my friend. This is false, my friend. This is false. This is false. Magic, sorcery is a practice long before that. Even your Quran speak about the Pharaoh and the magic. How the magic first time arrived to the earth by the Harut and Marut, and then he speak about the Pharaoh. Isn't the Pharaoh do sorcery too? Which magician came first? Which magician came first according to the Quran? The Harut and Marut in Babylon, or the magician of the Pharaoh?
First of all, I don't want to change topics.
We are not changing topic. So listen, listen. Look what you did. I asked you to show me. I asked you to show me one example of science in the Quran. You said to me, maybe this is one can be maybe. Have you ever heard of such a hypocrisy like this, saying maybe? Since when science goes by maybe? Either you say this is about science, or you say it is not about science. So when you say maybe, it is now have to be science. Don't say maybe. There's no maybe.
You asked me a question.
I asked you a question, not to give me maybe. I asked you a question, and in order to protect yourself from the humiliation, you said maybe. So it's a backup. It's a backup plan, my friend. I said to you maybe. I did not say it is true. I am not asking you about something maybe. So can you give me something truly fit with science? Either you say nothing in the Quran fit with science, or don't mention to me maybe. So let us go back to zero. Let's go back to zero. Give me one thing in the Quran fit with science. Either you say there's nothing in the Quran fit with science,
so or you say running away from the topic. So
I'm not. I am not. You are the one is running away from the topic.
You are running away.
You are hiding behind all, maybe. You keep repeating saying to me.
Where does it say tower? Where does it say tower? Right? Where does it say tower in chapter 2, verse 102?
Okay. If listen.
Giving that to me.
Listen.
Huge lie.
Okay, hold on. I want you to give me interpretation you accept for the story of the Babylon.
You first of all,
which interpretation you like?
I mean, interpretation is. If you go to like a interpretation of like Ibn Kathir or like
which one you like, don't tell me if you go. Tell me which one you like. Tell me which one you like. Make it short and firm. Which one you like?
Okay, go to Ibn Abbas, but even go to Ibn Abbas or Ibn Kathir. Okay, first go to Ibn Abbas.
Okay, let's go to Ibn Abbas.
But even if it mentions tower,
even if mentions tower, so
even if it mentions tower, this is it's an assumption from the scholar there.
So if Ibn Abbas he made that, it's an assumption. If I say that, I'm a liar.
Ibn Abbas. I've never actually looked.
No. Look at the hypocrisy. Just to back up himself now again, he starts saying if Ibn Abbas say that is an assumption, If a Christian Prince says that, he's a liar. So Christian Prince is not allowed to make
No.
assumption.
You claim that it's in the verse itself. That's why I called you a
Abdul,
liar.
I didn't say in the verse it says that. I said, let us go to this verse and you will see the angels Harut and Marut came down in the Babylon. And I said in the tower, because this is the only place where is famous, where God angels come from. Do you know the story of the Do you know the story of the Babylon? Do you know the story of the Babylon? Do you know the story of the Babylon? Do you know the
no first
Do you know the story of the Babylon?
I want to go to the verse of I want to actually see the interpretation of Ibn Abbas first. Okay, so let's go to that.
Do you know the story of the Babylon?
The story of Babylon. No, I'm not aware of the story of Babylon.
What is
but again, let me just go to the the Jews left the guidance of all the prophets.
So the Quran,
let me just
the Quran,
no, hold
on. The Quran mentioned the Babylon. You do not know why the Quran mentioned the Babylon?
I mean, why did Allah reveal the Quran on At-Tur, like the mountain?
No. What At-Tur? What At-Tur?
Why did he?
This is
why
false.
Is it,
what
Tur?
What Tur?
This
is Tur is a fiction story. What Tur? There's nothing. It's called the mountain of Tur. What Tur? There's nothing like this. What Tur? Is that the Babylon? Is that the Babylon? Is that the Babylon Tower too?
No, I'm not. I'm asking you a question. Why does
I'm asking you what At-Tur?
Where Allah sends His prophets?
What At-Tur? What At-Tur?
Or His messengers, or whatever guidance that might come from.
What At-Tur? What is At-Tur?
I'm talking about Jabal At-Tur.
I am asking you what is At-Tur? What At-Tur mean? What At-Tur? What At-Tur? What At-Tur mean? I
gave you an example. I'm talking about the mountain.
My friend, I'm asking you too. What At-Tur mean?
I literally told you that At-Tur is the mountain.
It's what At-Tur mean? You do not know, right? You do not know what Harut might mean, what Marut mean, what Babylon mean, what Israel mean. You Muslim have no idea what all those names, because all those names, because all those names, because all those names are fictions and they are not true.
Look, I gave you. Listen, I gave
you. Let me tell you where this story is coming from. Read with me. This is Ibn Abbas. Do you see it? This is Ibn Abbas in the front of you. Ibn Abbas, he got your prophet busted.
Which verse? Give me the verse and give me, because I can't see your
same
page.
Chapter, chapter 2, verse 102.
Okay, what does it say?
Okay.
Let me read it. Actually, the Jews left the guidance of all the prophets and followed that which the devils falsely related. They acted upon the devils. What the devils had written against the kingdom of Solomon about the collapse of Solomon's kingdom and 40 days of sorcery and white magic. Solomon disbelieved not, did not write the sorcery and white magic, but the devils disbelieved, did write it, teaching mankind. The devils taught people, as it is said that the Jews taught people magic, that which was revealed to the two angels, but the angels were not taught sorcery and white magic, and it is said that this means they also taught what the angels were inspired in Babel, Harut, and Marut, nor did they teach it to anyone, nor did the angels describe anything to anyone, till they had said at the outset, we are only a temptation. We have been tried with calling people to this in order that we reduce the intensity of the torment inflicted on ourselves. Therefore disbelieve not, do not learn or act upon it, and from these two angels people learn without being taught by them, that by which they cause division between man and wife, that by which a man finds excuse to leave his wife, but they endure thereby with sorcery and cause rift.
Okay, stop here. What here it says that they taught in Babel. Is a Babel is a city or the tower?
It's a city.
How you can confirm that to me?
The city of Babel, we have that.
Okay, hold on. What do you mean the city of Babel? Okay, where it says that this is the city of Babel is not the Tower of Babel?
Where does it say the
what Harut and Marut? Where Harut and Marut are staying in Babel? Where?
Where does it say?
You said Babel is a city, correct? You said Babel. You said Babel is a city. All right. Where Harut and Marut they live in Babel?
We don't know.
What do you mean you don't know?
It doesn't say.
What do you mean you don't know? No, when the Quran mentioned Babel, he meant exactly the Tower of Babel.
But you don't know that.
I
just assuming.
no, those are angels. They don't live between people. The Tower
What?
of Babel, my friend, your prophet is a thief. He stole the story from the Jews. The Jews, they have a stupid story. It's called the Legions of the Jews. And one of those stories that there is two angels sent down by God to teach magic. Their name depend in the legions, like Azazel
Okay,
and
but
etc.
again, you're assuming that,
So
you're
I'm not assuming.
the
I'm not
tower.
assuming. This is what
You're
the
adding
legend
to it.
teach. Muhammad, he adopted the same legend. He said that Harut and Marut came down, and look what Allah is doing here. Actually, don't you see the story itself is enough to believe it is against science? God, he sent two angels to teach magic, and you yourself is speaking about science. Is magic is something real?
Magic. What do you mean by like
Magic,
something?
those
black
angels,
magic, yeah.
those angels, they will teach people how to do magic so they can fight wife and husband. So the Quran confirmed that magic is real. Do you accept that scientifically?
Magic, yeah, like black magic is
It's real.
It's black magic is, according to Islamic theology, is something that we have. Yes.
Okay, so is that consistent with science?
It's supernatural. As our devils and angels consisted with
My
with
friend, no,
science.
don't. You see, you are the one is going away now.
No, I'm not going
devil
away.
And angels,
no,
devil and angel. You see,
first of all, we have completely
listen.
We have completely
Stay focused with me. Do you agree with the verse here that God, he sent two angels? You said to the Babylon. Let us go with that. To open a school to teach magic. Do you agree with that?
Where does it say open a school?
What it's mean to teach? No, it says to open university. It says to open university. Sorry, not a school, a professional university opened by God, certified by Allah, to teach a man and wife how to fight.
Why are you making all this stuff up?
I'm not making things up. Who is the one who sent the angels, my friend? Who is the one he sent the angels? Allah. He sent them to do what? To teach mankind.
University. Why are you changing the topic?
I'm not changing the topic. I'm not changing the topic because you are the one insisting that Babel. You are the one who insists that Babel is not the Tower of Babel. Okay, prove to me that the Bible is not the Tower of Babel. Can you?
Again, I told you that you're assuming that it's the Tower of Babel.
I am not assuming. This is what the legend says. Everybody knows the story of the everyone knows the story of the Babels of a tower. Don't tell me I'm assuming.
Everyone knowing doesn't listen, Habibi. Everyone knowing doesn't exactly. Everyone knowing.
No problem. Let's go. Let us say it's a city. Let us say the city. Okay. Why Allah he sent the angels to teach magic in a city? It's called Babel.
He sent. It says it in the verse.
Why?
In the same verse.
To teach man to make a man and wife fight. I mean, what is the logic of that? Is that a God? Do you think a God will do that?
Well, you're such a hypocrite, man. Didn't Jesus in your own Bible say, I have not been sent with peace, but I have come with a sword? And he goes on to say, I have come to turn a man against his husband. I can't really quote the verse.
My friend, you are fabricating stories not exist. What Jesus said, that you are going to fight because of me. A man and his wife, they might fight because of their faith. The mother, she go against her daughter because of her faith. The sword, Jesus said, my friend, just to show you how hypocrite you are. Did Jesus kill anyone by the sword? Did Jesus kill anyone by a sword?
He didn't kill anyone by the sword.
So the sword he's talking about, he said, people, the time will come and people, they will kill you, thinking they are doing favor to God. This is the sword. People, they will kill them. The sword is going to be on us, not from us against others. So people will hate you because of me. That's what Jesus said. So the sword he's talking about and the peace he's talking about, that we, because we believe in him, everybody will go against us, like the Muslims want to kill us, as Muhammad in the Quran says, chapter 9 verse 29. And the Muslims today think they are doing favor to God by killing the Christians, and this is exactly what Jesus said. Now don't change the topic, and this has nothing to do with magic. This is here we have a magic, and we have two teachers sent by God. We have two teachers. We have two teachers. We have two teachers. This is not a metaphorical thing. This is about real magic. Okay. And you said you are a person who believes in black magic. Now that's wonderful. Magic is taught by 2 angels. Then
Okay.
the devil, he learned from the angels. Do you agree?
Well, first of all, let's read the verse.
You did already many times. And this is the interpretation in front of you.
Well, I mean, again, according to the verse, I think the devils already knew that.
No, where it says already knew. Where it says the one who sent them down is Allah, and the one who taught is Harut and Marut. Or what the devil did, they wrote it down.
I think I read it in the interpretation. 1 second, let me just read it again. Sorry. Please. Yeah, see, early in the interpretation of Ibn Abbas, and 40 days of sorcery and white magic, Solomon disbelieved not, did not write this sorcery and white magic, but the devils disbelieved, did write it. So that, according to the interpretation of Ibn Abbas.
Yeah, but who is the one who taught them?
It doesn't say that the
it
devils
says,
were
my
taught
friend,
by
continue reading. What's wrong with you? It says, come on. It says in the front of your eyes. Read with me. The Jews taught people magic, and that which has revealed, which is revealed to who? Who is the first time was revealed by who? By the 2 angels. But the angels were not taught sorcery and white magic.
No. I was talking about your claim that the angels were teaching the devils.
My friend, I'm not saying they're teaching the devils. I'm saying they are the one who opened a school to teach black magic. Yes or no?
It doesn't say open school.
Who is the one who start teaching? Who is the first one? Listen, Saleh, listen. Okay, let us make it simple. Who is the first one? Who is the first one taught magic? Give me the answer. Give me the answer to make it short. Who is the first one, according to the Quran, start teaching magic? The first one.
The first one is the devils.
That's false. Read with me. You are lying.
Well,
chapter 2 verse 102, it says, my friend, stop lying, shame on you. It's in the front of you. Let us read together. It says,
okay, Harut and Marut did teach magic. I'm not disagreeing with you.
Who is the first one? That's not my question. That's not my question. Who is the first one who brought black magic to the earth?
It says evil early on. It says, and follow what the devil. By the way, are we going by the verse, or are we going by
go by whatever you want, because both saying the same. Both are saying the same. The interpretation and the verse. Listen, who is the one? Who is the one? It says, but the evil ones teaching men magic, and such a thing came down at Babylon to the angels Harut and Marut. That thing came to who? Came to the angels. Who? Harut and Marut. But neither. Yes, they are the first one. Are you saying the angels, they learn black magic from the devil?
First of all,
are you saying, don't say first of all, are you saying that the angels Harut and Marut, they learn the black magic from the devil? Either you say yes or you say no.
No, they most likely already knew, but I'm saying
already knew. Thank you very much. Now, who is the one first received the black magic based on the verse? It's in the front of you. Who is the first one received?
From who is the one who received
Abdul,
first?
Listen carefully. No. Read with me. And such a thing as came down. So first time black magic came down from where?
Black magic. It doesn't say first. Again,
my friend, it says, and such a thing as came down. So first thing, this thing came down from where?
Are you? I want to understand what you're saying. Are you saying first, as in they
were
the first?
My friend, don't say I don't understand. I'm saying to you, I'm asking a question. This black magic came down from where?
It came from the angels.
The angels are down in heaven, down in the Babylon tower.
Where does it say tower again?
Okay, my friend,
where the hell does it say tower?
Read with me carefully. And such a thing as came down at the Babylon to the angels. So the angels Harut and Marut already down in earth.
Okay, at Babylon.
Yes. So now the angels are down in earth. What came down? What is the thing came down to them?
Magic.
Thank you very much. Came down from who?
From Allah.
Thank you very much. So Allah, He is sending a black magic education to 2 angels to do what with it?
Well, first of all,
don't tell me first of all. Don't tell me first of all. I
okay.
don't play games. Allah sent
First of
that.
all, no, you're the one who's playing games.
No. First of all, no. Second of all, no. Third of all.
No.
Because you see, I have to squeeze you to make you admit at the end. So now you admitted. Now you admit. No. Don't play games. You cannot play with the Christian Prince. You cannot. You are not the one. You see, the first time the black magic came down to earth, it was from Allah, and you are the one who said that. Do you agree or no?
I didn't say that. No,
you did.
You
did. You want me to play your voice? Do you want to?
I didn't say
do
that.
you want me to play your? Do you want me to play your voice? You said that the black magic came down from Allah.
To the angels. The magic came down from Allah
Okay,
to the angels. You are exactly right.
Let us go back to zero. Let us go back to zero. Let us go back to zero. And such a thing came down at the Babylon. Such a thing.
Let's not go back to zero.
No, we will go back to zero. I am going to. I'm going to barbecue you today. Today you will not leave safe. You will be sorry for calling me. You are declining. You are saying Allah did not send the black magic when you a second ago you admitted. Let us read together. Let us say together. Such a thing when the Quran. Read with me. When the Quran say and such a thing, what thing?
Black magic.
Okay.
The magic itself.
Okay. The black magic. I think let us write down, guys. Let us write down what he says. So because this guy have a very short memory. So you said the thing mean magic. I will type in the top of it magic. All right. Which is your
sent down, but the thing is, you're assuming they were that magic.
Okay, magic came down from where? The magic came down from where?
Okay, it came down from Allah to
the
angels.
Okay, hold on. Let us write down. Let us write down because you have a short memory. From Allah. Wonderful. So from Allah, the magic came. Thank you very much.
Again, you're assuming that magic was the first time.
Hold on. Came down to who? Came down to who?
What?
Came down to who?
Came down to the angels. Again, I've already told you.
All right, came down to the angels. To the angels. Thank you very much. Okay. So who is the first one received the black magic?
Don't say first. Don't say first because we don't. You're assuming that you're assuming that they were the first ones to ever have like that they were the first.
Are you saying the knowledge of a black magic exists not only with Allah? And the Satan, he do not need the knowledge of Allah, so he himself, he know the black magic, he do not need Allah. Are you saying that?
It's possible that it's possible that the Satan learned how to do magic.
You know, this will be in YouTube. The Muslim, they will make fun of you and they will torture you for saying anything. You just said that the knowledge, there is a knowledge which Allah he have, nobody have. It's in the hand of the devil.
Okay,
no, because the verse saying that the verse saying that this knowledge came down. You are a liar. You are claiming that coming down because that's mean. You see, that's mean you're a prophet is a liar because when the prophet says it came down, how it came down and already the shaitan knows about it.
Because we were going by that the interpretations of Ibn Abbas and
Ibn Abbas he said that Ibn Abbas agree. Ibn Abbas agree that the angel is the one.
What he said. Let me read it to you. Let me read it to you and show that you're a liar. Let me read it to you and show that you're a liar.
Okay, hold on. Let us go to Ibn Abbas. Let's go to Ibn Abbas. Abdul, let us go to Ibn Abbas one by one. Here we go. This is Ibn Abbas. Okay. All right. It says here, and it said that the Jews taught people magic.
From the beginning.
No problem. You can go back. Which was revealed to the two angels. So that where the Jews, hold on. Where is the Jews? They get their magic from.
Read it from the beginning.
You can read from the beginning. Go ahead. The Jews left guidance to.
Why are you afraid to
read it? Read it from the beginning. We did already. Go ahead.
The Jews. Listen. It says the Jews left the guidance of all the prophets. And then it quotes the verse, and they followed that which the devils falsely related. They acted upon what the devils had written against the kingdom of Solomon, about the collapse of Solomon's kingdom, and 40 days of sorcery and white magic. Okay.
And
so that means what? So that means magic was already before it existed before.
Just to show you how ignorant you are. You look like you do not know anything about Quran. Don't you know that the shaitan, he took the ring of Sulaiman and he started having sex with his wives according to your prophet? This is the black magic they are talking about.
What are you talking about? That he had sex with
Don't you know?
with his wife?
Don't you know that shaitan, he slept with all the wives of Solomon after he took his ring from him? And this is what the magic here they are talking about.
Why are you changing the topic?
I'm not changing
I
the
just
topic. You are the
showed-
one who insists to read the story
I just
here.
showed- I
Aren't
just
you the
showed
one?
that
Aren't you the
magic
one who
already
asked me to
existed.
read
I
from the
disproved your
beginning?
entire premise.
You idiot! You idiot! You idiot! You do not know
No,
anything
you're an
about Islam.
idiot.
Let me
Fuck
ask you.
you,
Let me
bitch.
ask you. Is the Babylon exist before Solomon or after Solomon?
What? Babylon?
Is it exist before Solomon or after Solomon?
Babylon, I don't know if
No, you tell me. Based on the Quran in front of you, the Babylon exists before Solomon.
okay, then why does that even matter? But again,
But
listen,
the Quran come from.
I
What do you
just
mean? What's
showed
matter?
I
You
showed
just
you that
admitted.
magic. Why are you-
Look.
why are you
Look.
bringing all
It
these
says.
stuff?
It says. Continue
Why are you
reading.
bringing all
Continue
these
reading. Continue reading.
irrelevant
Continue
stuff?
reading, Abdul.
Why are
Continue.
you bringing all this irrelevant
Continue
stuff? I just showed you
reading.
that
Continue
magic
reading. You
existed
are
before
an
the
idiot.
angels learned from
You
Allah.
are an idiot. Listen. It says here
You're
that
an
those
idiot.
after
You're
40 days
an
of
idiot.
sorcery. Why you stop reading? Why you stop reading? The 40 days of sorcery. It's coming from where?
What do you mean?
It's
I just
coming from
showed you-
where?
I-
The sorcery
just-
coming
I'm
from
just
where?
showing
Continue
you- I'm
reading.
showing you that magic
Continue
already
reading.
existed.
Why you stop reading? Continue reading. Solomon, continue. Here it says 40 days of sorcery, white magic. Then continue. Suleiman disbelieved not, did not write this sorcery and white magic, but the devils disbelieved and did write it, teaching mankind. The devil taught people, as it says, that the Jews taught people magic and that which was revealed to the two angels. So what the Jewish are teaching and what the devil are writing is what is revealed to the two angels. Are you slow? If you are slow, say yes. If you are wrong, admit and say I'm sorry, I was wrong.
But listen, let's read about this about the collapse of Solomon's kingdom and 40 days of sorcery and white magic.
Yes, because your prophet, he told the people that Shaitan, he took the ring of Solomon and he cloned himself to look like Solomon and he started having sex with his
what
wives.
the prophet, that still proves that magic existed before Harut and Marut.
What do you mean, you idiot?
You
Okay,
were
hold
assuming-
on. I challenge you to show me one interpretation says what you are saying.
I already read it for you. It
In
says
the one in the front
says
of
they
you.
acted
No, you
upon what the
idiot.
devils had
The one in the front of you, it says that the people, they get that from what is revealed to the two angels. Where they get that from? The Quran is teaching you the source of this. Where they got it from? They got it from Harut and Marut. Why you are slow?
Okay, so you're saying that the magic first came from Harut and Marut, right?
I'm not saying the tafsir in front of you saying that.
Okay, so let's take it then. Let's take that that magic first came down from Allah to the Harut and Marut. I don't mind that.
No, do you mind or this is what it says?
I don't mind it.
No, I don't want you to mind or don't mind. Tell me, it doesn't say that in the front of you. Everybody is laughing because the text in the front of our eyes does it say that this is what came from revealed to Harut and Marut.
Yeah, the magic was revealed to Harut.
So why
and
you
Marut.
are lying to me for the last hour, making me scream, losing my voice, saying it's not true, and now you admit and you are saying it's true? You are a liar. You are not qualified to talk to me. Shame on you.
What?
Shame on you. I spent more than 40 minutes just to make him admit that the Quran saying that magic was revealed to the two angels first. All this time and screaming for one thing, to make him admit and agree. Apologize for lying to me, and I'm lying for the people who they are listening before you start talking.
Okay, so
Why apologize?
second,
Apologize first. Apologize for calling me a liar, saying it doesn't say that, claiming that the one who knows magic first was the devil, not the angels. Apologize.
okay, I will not apologize.
Then get
First-
lost. Then get lost.
No.
Don't call me. You apologize. Everybody heard you. This will be all over YouTube. You have no dignity. You have no honesty. And debate and argument cannot happen between a liar and an honest man.
Can you give me a chance to explain?
You cannot explain. Either you say this is what it says. You admitted this is what it says. So
Can
why
you give me a chance to explain?
why you played all this game for the last 40 minutes? You
Can
wasted
you
my
give me a
time.
chance to explain?
Why you want to explain
Can you
now?
give me-
Why you want to
because,
explain? Are you
again-
going to explain your lies?
Okay, can you?
Are you going to explain your
I'm
lies?
not going to explain my lies.
So why you said it's not the angels who got it first all this time, and now
Because
why you
again,
change your
you're
mind?
assuming that they got it first.
Who?
It was revealed. It was revealed to the angels first, right?
But this is not.
That's true.
But this is not what you said for the last 40 minutes. So why you give me all this headache? Apologize at least.
It was revealed to the angels on.
My friend,
it was revealed to the angels. The
you
magic
were
was revealed to
fighting
the
me.
angels.
You were fighting
You
me,
were
screaming
assuming
at
that they
me,
got-
saying to me first,
You're-
no, I'm not going to talk to you. No, go. I have no time. Sorry. Don't call me again, please. I don't have time for kids. Either you apologize, or I'm going to block you, Salahuddin. Apologize. Say at least say I was wrong. Be honest with
Because
yourself.
well, you're not giving me a chance. to
I
explain
was
that. You're
wrong.
assuming that it's
Say,
first.
be honest. Say I was wrong. All of us, we can be wrong sometime. What a big deal.
Okay, fine. I will apologize. Whatever.
Thank you. Hey, no, I know I'm speaking to a man, not to a kid, because for 40 minutes I'm trying to explain to you that this is what happened, and you refuse to accept. Now we can talk. Okay, Salahuddin.
Okay, so then what's the
Now we
problem
reach
if
agreement. No, hold
if-
on. Now we reach agreement that the one who first learned magic, sent magic, is Allah. Then he sent it to the angels. Question: why Allah he sent an angel to teach people how to make a wife and husband fight?
Well, first of all, you're giving a specific example.
I'm
but
not giving a specific example. This is what the Quran is saying. The Quran is saying why.
Okay, fine. He sent a temptation down, and the angels themselves were saying that they're teaching what I want to quote exactly what they're saying. Okay, it says they taught people witchcraft and what was revealed in Babylon to the two angels Harut and Marut. Yet those two never taught anyone without first warning him. We are sent only to tempt. Do not disbelieve. Okay, so God just sent a test for them. Basically, He sent a test for those people.
What a test. What is the test? To make a husband and
To-
wife fight? I mean, is that a test? This is a disaster.
Well, He warned them not to. He warned them
no,
not
no,
to.
no,
Why?
no, no,
Okay,
hold on.
So then your logic, according to your logic, God shouldn't have created the devil.
hold on. Who is the one who teach bad things? God or Satan?
Satan teaches bad things.
Okay. Is making a man and wife fight and the knowledge of doing that by sorcery, is it good or bad?
First of all, let me say this, okay?
Hmm.
But when God sent down this temptation, He sent it as a test to them, right?
This to who?
But then
To who?
to mankind, to
My
the
friend.
people there.
My friend, what to mankind? I mean, mankind already they failed. They are in earth. Adam already in earth. What temptation? They don't need more temptation. They have sex, they have alcohol, they have money. And why now? Now he is sending more. He's sending black magic. And black magic, what kind of temptation that is? Because somebody, according to black magic, as an example, somebody took some hair from your
The
prophet.
thing is,
Look, hold on. Did this black magic work on your prophet too?
why is that necessary to the topic?
Because you are the one who's saying that this is a temptation. Temptation
Yeah, because
to
the
who?
verse says, we never taught anyone without first warning him. We are sent only to tempt.
Okay, to tempt
So-
who exactly?
To the people.
By what? By the black magic. How you can tempt them by the black magic? Explain to me.
Well, for black magic can give you money, it can give you power, it can give you all that stuff.
All
According
right.
to
And black magic will hurt people like Muhammad too, correct?
Yes,
Okay.
it would
Who is
hurt
the
anyone.
one-
Anyone is subject.
Based on the
Anyone is
interpretation,
subject.
based on the interpretation
First of
you
all-
did,
First of all, I don't know if Muhammad is subject to black magic. Like if But
I'm saying,
the thing is,
let's assume,
anyone
let us assume,
can, and
let us
that's the
assume
point.
that your prophet was infected by black magic. Let us assume that. Okay. Now, when Allah he sent the black magic, do he knew that people will get hurt by this black magic, and there's no benefit of it? So temptation to who it is? It is temptation for the one who will be a victim. It is temptation for the one who will use it.
It's the temptation for the one who will use it, because
Okay, thank you very much. But isn't it the angels are the one who is using it because they are the one who's teaching it?
The angels the angels themselves said that we're only teaching
So
this.
let me teach you something. I will say to you, I'm going to teach you black magic, and I will make you sign a disclaimer. I am teaching you how to control the mind of people, how to destroy their life, how to make a wife and husband fight and divorce. But sign a disclaimer says this is a temptation. What kind of logic and where is the ethic of that? So I'm going to teach you how to make poison to kill people, but I make you sign disclaimer that this is a temptation. What is the ethic in that? And what is the logic of that?
Well, the logic is that if I'm sending an angel, okay, and I say go and teach those people black magic, okay, but tell them that this is only a test for them, not to, they should not follow it.
Okay, hold on. What is the point of this? I mean, those people
The
who
point
you are
is, the
okay.
point
Let me
is,
tell you. Do Allah knows that the black magic will be used by the devil?
yeah, he knew that
Okay.
it would be used by the devil.
Okay.
But listen,
So
let me
why
ask
he
you
is
this
arming?
question. Let me
Why
ask
he
you
is
this question.
why he is arming the devil with towers?
Christian Prince,
Why he is arming the
Hey,
devil
listen, let me ask
with
you this
tools?
question. Let me ask you this question.
Don't
Because
ask me, my friend. Don't ask me, my friend. We need to finish
But
this.
you're basically saying, why did Allah then create the devil? Why did Allah?
No, this is not the question. This is not the question, because God did not create the devil, by the way. This is only in Islam. God in Christianity, he created an angel. The angel, he chose to disobey
Did he know
God.
that the angel is going to turn? Did he know that the angel is going to turn?
We as a Christian, we don't believe in the same as a Muslim. You Muslim believe that everyone he have his destiny. We don't believe in destiny. We don't believe in destiny. Everybody have a hold on. Everybody have a free will in Christianity. In Islam, you don't have a free will. As an example, did Adam? Oh, hold on. Was Adam committed? Hold on. Just to show you how stupid Islam.
Did he know that people are going to worship it?
God what?
When God created the sun, did he know that people are going to worship it?
He knows everything, so. But he did not create the sun to. No. You see, this is stupid, because he did not create the sun so people to worship it. He created the sun to warm us up. He created the sun for. Listen. Don't be stupid. Don't be stupid. Your logic is stupid. Because if God created the sun, it's not his fault. It is not his fault. This is not magic, Abdul. This is not magic. Magic has no useful use. The sun is the reason for us to be alive. If the sun disappears for 1 week, the earth will die. Listen, Abdul, don't be stupid. Don't be stupid. Listen, the sun exists to be useful, not to be harmful. What is the use of the black magic? What is the good use? What is the good use?
They had Allah sent them as a temptation to teach something, and told them not to learn it. Okay, like he's just testing mankind. Okay,
I will teach you something, and don't learn it. So Allah, he opened a school for criminals, teach him how to commit crimes, and he made the criminal sign here, you will not do it. It's a temptation. I mean, what is the logic? So I open. Who is? Let me ask you. Who is the one will be interested to learn the black magic unless he is a corrupt man anyway? Why a good man? Why a good man? No. It's not a test. It's not a test. This is a stupid story. Your prophet, he took it from the Jews. He have it from the Jews. The Jews have many stupid stories. It's not part of their religion.
Let me backtrack to what your logic is. You're saying that the angels teaching magic, okay, where is the logic behind them teaching it and having this is like, what is the logic behind this test? Okay, that's what you're saying. And you're saying that if Allah knew that this is going to cause people to, like turn a man against his husband, or like
No, he did
in
not.
the-
No, he did not. He did not know. This is the plan. The plan is he will send this magic to do this exactly. It's not about he knew. He sent it for that reason. And this is there's a huge difference between about he knew what people would do with it, and he sent it for that reason specifically. Read the verse saying that.
yeah, as a test. Yeah.
What
He
as
sent it as a
what
test.
as a test? Why you want to destroy family who they are happily married by magic? Because magic, my friend, is not something based in the magic. What people believe that when somebody do magic to you, he control you, which means you are out of conscious. You don't do things you are aware of. As an example, your prophet, he used to imagine himself having sex with his wives. In fact, he did not. So we can't blame him for not doing that because he was under magic. Do you agree?
Can you say that again?
If Muhammad did something when he is under magic, do we blame him for being under magic, or he is a victim?
If what? Sorry.
If Muhammad
can't-
or you or me, we were under
Yeah.
magic, am I a victim or I am a criminal?
If you were in the magic,
No, under magic. Somebody did magic to me. If we
if you were
assume,
under magic,
if
yes,
I-
you're a victim.
okay,
You're
so
a
why
victim
Allah
of
he
magic.
want me? Why Allah he wanted me to be a victim? What the point? What he got from this? Now I am
He
a
did
victim.
not want you
My
to be a
wife is
victim.
fighting
He
with
did
me.
not
Let us see
want-
what will happen. Let us see the scenario. Somebody, Allah, he taught the angels. He sent the angels down to earth to open a school to teach magic. Everyone will join the school will sign disclaimer says, I sign disclaimer and I understand that this is a teaching in order to make a man and his wife fight together. I sign and agree that this is a
Well,
temptation
that's an
from God.
example.
No, it's not an example. It says there why.
Yeah, it's in the verse. I know it's
Right.
in the verse.
Okay.
Okay.
So now,
But
what
look, it says,
what
"Do
is
not
the
disbelieve."
point? What
From
is
these
the
two they
point?
learn, and they
What
can
is
cause
the point?
discord
What
between man
they
and wife.
want to learn for
So
what? They
mankind,
want
they
to
learn
learn
that this is
what?
what they can
Okay,
do. But
you
Allah told them not to do
trying
it.
to deny that Allah is teaching evil. He is teaching evil.
Okay, but again,
Okay,
he sent
so
them-
guys, he admit that Allah is teaching evil. That's wonderful. So why Allah is teaching evil?
I don't
This is the
admit that
question.
Allah is teaching
You said
evil.
okay. You said okay. Who is the one teaching the black magic? Allah.
I'm not okay.
Okay.
He sent the angels. Okay,
Okay. Is
I'm
evil
gonna say this again.
is it black magic
He sent
evil
the
or good? Is it black magic evil or good?
Black magic is evil.
Okay. So we let us reach the point. Allah is the one who taught the black magic. Black magic is evil. So Allah is teaching evil. Why?
Allah is he again he sent I told you this before. He sent the angels, okay?
Hmm.
And he taught, like, the angels themselves, before teaching the black magic, they said we are only sent as a test. So he is teaching this
Okay,
as
my
a
friend,
test.
this is a test for who? This
I
is a
gave you
test.
the example. I gave you
My
the
friend,
example.
my friend, what test? What test? What test? Isn't it enough that that Adam is out of heaven already? Isn't it enough that those people there is a crimes? Isn't it enough that the sons of Adams kill each other? I mean, what test? They need more. What is that for? What the Blagic will do? And this is against any kind of ethic, because if I teach people, you see, God, he created Satan, but not as Satan. He created him in Islam as a genie, in Christianity as an angel. Satan, he disobeyed God, so he chose to be disobedient. Okay, then Allah, he told him, get out. Where? Get down where? To earth. So now Allah, he unleashed the shaitan on them. Why Allah is giving even not only shaitan, even mankind, more evil tools to harm each other?
Well, the thing is, God is the creator of everything. So if he's a creator of, if he would have created evil too, but should we be following evil?
Let me ask you.
He's the one-
Let me make
he
it.
told
Let
us
me
not
make
to
it simple.
follow
Let me
evil.
make it simple. Let me be simple. Adam, he commits sin. Did Adam commit sin because Allah is evil, or because Adam did evil?
Because Adam did evil.
Okay. If I show you this is absolutely a lie and not a true?
Where are you going to show me that from?
Well, you're a prophet. He explained the story of Adam, and he said that Adam and Moses, they have a debate. Moses said to Adam,
First of all, what's the reference? I would like to look
no
at
problem, I will show it to you in the screen.
it. I don't have access to the screen, so I can't see it.
No problem. What I would
What
do
is it? Give me the,
before you were
give me
reading
the,
what thing? This is Sahih
what's that?
al-Bukhari. This is Sahih al-Bukhari. And I'm showing the reference in the screen. Feel free to look. Sahih al-Bukhari, hadith number 6614. And I will post it in YouTube in the text, in the chat. So anyone there, and including you, you can grab it and open it. All right? So this is Sahih al-Bukhari. And this is your prophet explaining, this is a Sahih hadith, explaining an argument between Moses and Adam. The prophet said, not me, not Christian Prince, I'm not assuming. Adam and Moses argued with each other. Moses said to Adam, Moses, remember, who is the one talking? Moses. He said to Adam, Adam,
Okay.
you are our father, who disappointed us and turned us out of paradise. So Moses is like you. He agreed that Adam did evil. Then Adam said, O Moses, Allah favored you with his talk, and he wrote the Torah for you with his hand. Do you blame me? Do you blame me for an action which Allah had written in my fate 40 years before my creation? So Adam comforted Moses, Adam, which means he won the argument, and Muhammad repeat that 3 times, that Adam, he did beat Moses in this debate. So you're a prophet teaching here that Adam's sin is not his sin. Allah wrote for him to do that sin 40 years. So Adam is saying to Moses, how you can blame me for something written for me 40 years before my creation?
Okay, well, I mean, Adam is the one that said that claim. So,
and your prophet agree with him. He is right.
Where does the prophet say?
My
he
friend, do you
agrees
know
with
how
him?
to read? It's in front of you. Let me highlight it for you again. It's in front of you. Your prophet said that, and Adam, he repeat that 3 times. Adam, he won the debate. Adam, he refuted Moses. Adam, he refuted Moses 3 times.
1 second, I'm reading it. Allah had written in my feet. Okay, so
you said let
yeah.
us go to 0 now about Adam and his sin. When I asked you, do you think Allah is evil or Adam he did evil? You said Adam did evil, but as you see here, your prophet teach different story, that Allah is evil. Allah, he wrote evil for Adam against his wish. This is why we cannot blame Adam for his sin. Now you are saying that Allah, he wrote or he sent that black magic as temptation, right? And
Yeah,
you are
but
saying
I
that
wanna
is
say
a
this.
test for mankind. Well, was the test of Adam a test really, or it was a fake test? Based on your prophet explanation, it was a fake test, because this is what Allah, he wrote to Adam to do before he created him. 40 years.
Okay, I wanna say this. Do you not believe that God, he ordained everything to happen?
No, I don't believe in that, especially about sin, because if God is the one who made me sin, that means this God is an idiot, and he is not a God. He's evil, he's devil, because now I am out of control of myself, and yet he wanna punish me for a sin I did not do. And this is exactly what he did to Adam. Why he kicked Adam from heaven? Can you tell me? As long Adam, based on your prophet explanation, Adam is a victim. He is just a guy. He have no choice.
If God wrote that it would happen, okay, and he ordained for everything to happen. So it's like it.
My friend, it's not about ordination. It's about he made a fate for the poor guy. The poor guy did not commit sin. The sin of Adam is not the sin of Adam. This is the sin of Allah, because Adam is saying to him, do you blame me? Do you blame me? Which means, what is the point of this debate? Moses is blaming Adam for his sin. because of you we are out of heaven, our father. Musa's saying that to Adam. Adam said to him, but how you can blame me for something I did not do? It was my fate. Allah written that in my fate. Not only written for me, he wrote that 40 years before my creation. So you cannot blame Adam for the sin. So why Adam is kicked out of heaven? Explain to me. If Adam is victim now, I asked you before, if somebody practiced black magic on me, you said I am a victim. Thank you very much. Okay, Adam now here is the same as somebody have a black magic on him. Allah, he made a fate for him, which means he is controlling him by black magic. He made Adam do a scenario which Allah he wrote in his book 40 years before the creation of Adam, and Adam have no choice but to do the story, the scenario in the movie. Adam is born, Adam commits sin as Allah wrote for him. Adam is obedient person because simply he is practicing what Allah wrote for him. He cannot change it, he cannot choose, he have no choice. This is his destiny. So now Allah
so you don't believe that God he predetermined everything including sin?
No, my friend, because if this is true, if God is the one who made me sin, that's mean God is the devil. Because
God is not the one who made you.
No, he made Adam. Okay, listen. What's wrong with you? Who is the one who made Adam commit sin in the story? Allah. Adam is saying to Musa, how you can blame me? What blame me mean? Which mean you cannot blame me. For what? For sin. Musa is saying to him, because of you, we are out of paradise. Adam is showing Musa that this is stupid. This is not true. I am innocent. I did not do anything wrong. It was Allah, he wrote that for me before he created me. So when Moses made such an accusation against Adam, he did refuted him, saying, this is written for me, it's the plan of Allah. It's not my plan, it's not my choice, it's not my decision. You are wrong. And he started crying, saying, this is not right. And your prophet repeated 3 times, saying, Adam won the debate. Adam refuted Moses. Adam refuted Moses.
Okay, so again, I'm like I personally, if I didn't believe that God he ordained everything, including sin, okay, and predetermined everything, then it would be a contradiction against God.
Hold on. Let's try. So the question is, if the God he made Adam sin, and he made you sin. So why he want to judge you and send you to hell?
Well, he ordained everything. So
this is not a question. What is the logic? He made me sin, and then he will punish me for what he made me do. What is justice?
He did give you free will.
What right? Free will? Where is the free will? What is the free will of Adam?
To not sin.
Where? Here we go. Adam is explained, and your prophet agree that Adam did not sin. It was written in his fate. This is the decision of Allah. Where is the free will?
Okay, so Adam, he may have I don't know, like, to be honest, I don't know, okay? I mean, I just think that it's a contradiction against God that if he didn't already predetermine everything, it would be a contradiction against God. And it's possible that it's just that this is like he predetermined that Adam would go on earth, like Adam would sin, but then we, as humans, that we still have free choice.
Where is the free choice, my friend? I don't know. Listen, I can feel it that you are really. It's very embarrassing. This religion is very embarrassing. The logic of it is destroyed. God, he sent Adam out of heaven, but Adam commit no sin. He is a victim. Adam is a good guy. Allah is the one who made the plan that I will order Adam. Adam will disobey me. Adam will be kicked out of heaven. Then Adam will have a children.
But it would be a contradiction against God if everything isn't predetermined. For
No,
example,
my friend, no, my friend, my friend. Hold on,
I
hold
will-
on,
I
hold
will
on, hold on,
explain it.
hold on.
I'll give you
The
an
logic,
example.
listen. The logic of punishing somebody, is that because he did wrong or because I decide for him to do wrong?
Okay, I wanna just say this.
No,
Like,
answer me
if
first. Answer me first, and then tell me what you want to say. If I am a judge, and I say to you, don't steal money, and then I make a plan for you to steal money, and then I control you. I have a superpower. I can control your move, your emotion. I can control you from far away. So now you do exactly as my wish, against your wish. Why this guy will be punished, will go to hell? I will make it more simple for you. If we have a child, listen to me, Salah. If we have a
Okay.
child, he is, let us say, 5 months old, and he die, where he will go, according to Islam?
if he says what?
If he is 5 months old, or 1 month old, or 2 days old, a child, a baby, an infant,
He will go to heaven
why he will go to heaven? What is the logic?
because he is innocent.
What does that mean? He did not commit sin, correct?
Yes.
Okay, I agree with you. Actually, this is in total agreement with Christianity. What if I show you that in Islam, a child, he will go to hell? A child who is born from a Muslim family, he never commits sin, just because Allah, he wrote his fate, he will go
But
to hell.
I just wanna say this, like, if God didn't predetermine everything, it would be including sin, it would be a contradiction against God. Because you're suggesting that
My friend,
God
this is not
created
about determining. This
humankind-
is saying, this is about fate. Fate. He decides your fate before you are born. This is not about God knowing the future. This
Yeah,
is not about
okay,
God
he
knowing
decides
what
your
people
fate.
do. No. This is about you, your action. It's Allah who decide your action. So why he will punish you for your action? Read with me this. This is a hadith, and this is Sahih Muslim. This is Sahih hadith. We can get it from Sahih Bukhari. It says, Aisha, she said that there's a child from Al Ansar, which means his parents are Muslims. His mother, his father are Muslims. Aisha and Muhammad, they went to a funeral for this child. And then Aisha, she said to Muhammad that happiness for this child who just died, for he is going to be a bird from the birds of paradise. Let's read together what the hadith is saying. I don't know if you can see it on the screen. Can you see it, Saleh?
I don't have access to it. Again, I've told you that.
Okay, if I pause the hadith for you in the chat, you can get it.
Yes, I would be able to.
Right.
Not in the chat. Send it to me on Skype.
All right, no problem. In Skype, let us me with
Message.
Skype. Hold on. Skype. Where is Skype? Here we go. Open, please, the link. Read with me carefully. Actually, I will let you read it for me, Saleh. Go ahead. Open the link, please, and read it.
1 second. What is the reference again? Sahih Muslim.
I send you the link. Open it in Skype.
I'm pressing on it, but it's not open.
Okay, it's Sahih Muslim, hadith numbers 2662. And by the way, this is a hadith exists everywhere. This is a very Sahih hadith.
Okay.
You were able to open it?
Yeah, it says Salim reported. Wait, 2662. You said
2662C actually in the website. This is what it says.
it's not here. I don't know. I don't
Okay,
find
you
it.
speak Arabic, don't
book
you?
number?
You speak Arabic, right? Go to sunnah.com. Go to sunnah.com and type this in Arabic. It's type this. عصفور من عصافير الجنة.
1 second. Sorry. Do you know which book it is from? Oh yeah, here you go.
Okay.
I found it.
All right, go ahead. Read for us, please.
Allah's messenger, there is happiness for this child who is a bird from the birds of paradise, for it committed no sin, nor has he reached the age when one can commit sin. He said, Aisha, peradventure it may be otherwise, because God created for paradise those who are fit for it while they were yet in their father's loins, and created for hell those who are to go to hell. He created them for hell while they were yet in their father's loins.
Isn't this is crazy, my friend? I asked you, do a child who is an infant will go to heaven? You said yes. And I said, I agree with you. This is the logic. Because I said to you, why? You said, because he's innocent. Muhammad don't agree.
Yeah.
There's nothing that's called innocent in Islam. Because Allah, he wrote a fate. You commit a sin or you don't commit sin, who care? Allah, he wrote, when he created you, 40 years before he created you, where you will go. And this is telling me that this religion is mad. It's against justice. It's against logic. It's against God. A child, he is just born. I just asked you, Salih, because he was honest with himself, and by the nature, like, I mean, a human being, logic, okay, will this child never commit sin? So the logic, he will go to heaven. This is what everybody will say. And should everybody should agree.
Here Muhammad never disagreed that this specific child will not go to heaven.
No. He said he might. He said he might go to otherwise. He might go the otherwise, which means it's not sure he will go or not. Because why? Because Allah created for hell people of hell, and He created for heaven people of heaven. So Muhammad is saying it doesn't matter if he's a child or not, commit sin or not. This is what he's saying. Be honest, Salah. This is what it says. People are reading with us. So what is doesn't matter? What it doesn't matter? Why Aisha, she is saying he will be a bird from a sparrow from the sparrows of the heaven, because he's a child, he never commits sin. Okay, wonderful. So there's two things confirmed, and your prophet did not say he did not commit sin, and he did not say he's not a child. So he confirmed both. But his problem is, don't say that, because it might be the otherwise. For why? For Allah, He created for hell people of hell when they are in their father lions, which means before you commit sin, before you do anything, you are already you're done. That's it. It's your destiny. And this child here, why he might go to hell? Because it is written before he was born where he will go. So Muhammad is saying to Aisha, you are mistaken by thinking that this boy, he will go to heaven guaranteed, because he might go, he might not. Why? Because Allah, He wrote their destiny. He created for hellfire people of hellfire when they are in their father backbone, and He created people of hell, people of heaven, same when they are in their father backbone, because the Quran teach that the man is coming from the backbone of the man. So where is the logic, and where is the religion, and where is God? That is a devilish.
Well, I mean, again, as I said before, it would be a contradiction against God if He didn't ordain everything already.
My friend, what ordained? A child, why he will go? You see, you are changing the topic. You keep going behind ordained. This is a child. This is a child. He never commits sin.
Like,
why
God
he might? Listen, Salih. Be honest. Be honest. Be honest.
God,
why? What ordained? What ordained? What ordained? Are we going to go to heaven based on justice or by ordained?
Based on justice.
So where is the justice here? Why this child might go to hell?
I don't know.
Okay, well, you don't know, because this is Islam. I don't know. Islam, it doesn't make sense. Islam, Muhammad here, he destroyed Islam. He exposed Islam. He showed us that this is no logic. This is a guy, he believed that God, He made for people of heaven before He created them. So it doesn't matter if you became a Muslim or not. It doesn't matter if you became a Christian or not. It doesn't matter if you are a rapist or a killer or a good person. It doesn't matter. At the end of the day, what Allah wrote for you, here we go. A child, he never commits sin. A baby, he never did anything wrong. So why he might go to hell? This is not even fair. Give him a chance even to do something. Give him a chance to live for a few years to do something. But a child who never do something, anything, he go to hell? What is the logic? My friend Salih, I invite you right now to leave Islam. This is not a justice religion. This God is teaching false teaching, and Muhammad is contradicting every ethic of God. This is not ethic. Imagine yourself a judge, and we have a little tiny child. He's a baby. He's 1 day old, and you say to you, there's a place, there's a bedroom inside. We give him milk, or we throw him in the fire. You say throw him in the fire. Why? Where is justice? Additional to that, his father is a Muslim, his mother is a Muslim, and Muhammad, he said every child is born as a Muslim. And I can show you the hadith. I'm sure you know it. So he is a Muslim child. He is Muslim by birth. Not only because his parents are Muslims, even by birth, Muhammad, every child, even a child of a Christian person, he is born as a Muslim. So why the child will go to hell? Because Islam is a mad religion. It's a madman religion. Muhammad, he created things full of contradictions. They don't match anything. He claimed that if you pray to the Kaaba, in front of the Kaaba, if you touch the black stone, your sin will be forgiven. But this is contradict all of this, because it doesn't matter. Let me show you something more. Just to, you know, I'm sure you are astonished with this and you do not know what to say. If you go in the different hadith, and all of those are sahih, you can check them out. You speak Arabic and you have the hadith in front of you, and this is Sahih Muslim. You can find Sahih Bukhari. Let me show you another one. Muhammad, he said that the person of you, let me see. He said, read with me carefully. Let me give you this. You said you cannot open the link, Saleh. Can you open, or you know, still you cannot open? Are you there, Saleh? Hello? Maybe Saleh, he left Islam. Are you crying, my friend? Did you decide to leave this cult? Hello? Don't be ashamed. I mean, this is no shame. It's a shame to be a Muslim. I'm telling you, it's a shame to be a person who believe in this garbage. Speak, Saleh. Say something. Why you are not talking? No, he did not hang up. He did hang up. Hang up. Yeah, let's hang up. Well, here we go. He was so excited, and now he left so disappointed, like a flat tire. He thought he is an elephant. He thought he have a God. He thought he have a book. He thought he have a prophet. After 2 hours speaking to Christian Prince, he discovered that there's no God in Islam, there's no prophet in Islam, there's no justice in Islam, there's no logic in Islam, there's garbage in Islam, there's contradiction in Islam, and there's no justice. Who's next? In the hadith in front of us, just to finish this, Muhammad, he said that when you are in the belly of your mother, you will stay as a sperm for 40 days. So guys, Christian Prince, he was swimming like a sperm for 40 days. I remember. It was the most fun time in my life. 40 days as a sperm in the belly of his mother. Have you ever heard of such a garbage? The sperm does not live more than maximum 72 hours. 5 days, my friend. 6 days, 7 days. A sperm is alive, swimming inside the belly. The belly? I was in my mother belly as a sperm for 40 days. This is Ali Baba and the 40 sperm. And then Muhammad, he continue. He say that Allah will send angels. And look here, the 40 years, Muhammad is stuck with the number 40 days. You see, Moses, he said, Allah, he wrote my destiny 40 years before my creation. Here the number 40 appear again. Allah, he sent angels and ordered him to write 4 things. 4 days, 4 things. Wow. i.e. his provision, his age, and whether he will be rich or blessed in hereafter. Then the soul breathe into him, and by Allah, the person among you or man may do deeds of people of the fire till there is only 1 cubit or an arm. You are almost in heaven between him and fire. But then what is written by Allah? Look at the surprise, guys. This guy, Muhammad, saying this guy is a scumbag, and there is a distance between him 1 cubit. He's almost there in the door. No, almost. But then that is written by Allah, ordered by Allah, the angels to write his fate. Proceed. And he does the deeds of people of paradise, and he enter it. Like, what the heck? What the heck? So the guy, he's a scumbag, he's a filthy, he did everything wrong. And by the way, scumbag in Islam means he's a good guy, because this is mean he did not beat people for not wearing hijab. He did not beat his wife, as the Quran said. He did not kill some Christians and Jews. He did not rape children, as Muhammad did. That is a scumbag in Islam. And now supposedly he are almost going to hell. He don't pray 5 times a day. He don't go and kiss the black stone. He don't do Hajj. All those things. Now he will go to hell. And suddenly, what is written by Allah will take over. That's astonishing, my friend. That's amazing. That's so beautiful. This is an amazing God. So why he say to us, repent and visit the Kaaba and do Hajj and blah blah blah, if at the end of the day it's what is written by Allah will take over? I can imagine the Muslims sitting around Muhammad at that day. Let me tell you, a person of you, he is a scumbag, he's a thief, he's a rapist, he eat too much falafel, he don't like to do child molestation like the Prophet. He did everything wrong, everything. He don't pray, he don't do salah, he don't fast Ramadan. But then my friend, then commercial break. If you are a person who is afraid that you might go to hell but you like to go to heaven and you are a Muslim, insurance company, it's called GEICO. They are willing to sell you a very great insurance to ensure to you that Allah will write good deeds for you before he created you by writing over your deeds. Call us right now at 1-900-Allah. We continue. And then commercial break. If you are a Muslim who is not secure that he will go to heaven, and you think that Allah, he might screw with you and send you to hell because you do not know what he wrote for you, call us now. we have a solution for you. We have a software engineer who can write over your deeds and he can replace them. I mean, what kind of religion this religion is? You might go to hell, you might go to heaven, nobody knows where you will go because it is your fate. You pray, you don't pray, you fast, you don't fast, you do charity, you kill Christians, you do jihad, it doesn't matter. It's in your fate. So all the promises of Muhammad was false. Muhammad, he said, the one who do jihad and die for the sake of Allah, the second his blood is shed, he will be in heaven. That's a lie. Allah, he wrote where you will be before he created you. How a human being can trust such a madness? If Mr. Saleh is still listening and you decide to leave Islam, my friend, call me. I apologize, maybe I scream at you at the beginning because you give me a hard time, you know, to admit. But I'm really grateful that at least you are honest at the end and you admitted. And I'm grateful that you hang up because you know how shameful Islam is. It's a clear sign that you withdraw with disappointment. But if I am you, I will do the same. This is a very shameful religion. I will feel ashamed to defend this cult. If Mr. Salahi would like to call me and denounce Islam, I would like to invite you to accept the Messiah. There's no name better than his name, above heaven or in this earth. Go and read his teaching and compare with this garbage. You want to know why we laugh at Islam? This is why we laugh at Islam. You see, because you don't speak Arabic, they lie to you, they fool you, they change translation, they play with the meaning, they play with the words. And what is funny in the Quran suddenly became a miracle. We asked the guy, where is the science in the Quran? You Muslim believe there is science? He said yes, and yet he admitted that the Muslim believe that there's a black magic. And Allah, he opened university to teach black magic. Hey guys, I'm going to take a vacation. I'm going to go to the Babylon to learn black magic. I will join the bewitching school, Harry Potter. It's in the Babylon. But there's a person, his name is the Christian Prince, and he always make fun of the University of Allah. The Babylon University is the most high standard university in the world to teach magic. And Allah, he sent the best professors ever, Harut, Mr. Harut, and the brother Marut, and both of them, they are angels. They have 7 stars in their wings, and this is their specialty, to teach magic. Thank you very much. When I say to Ahmad, to Saleh, what is his name, Allah, he opened university, he says, where it says that? Where it says that? Allah, he opened a school, where it says that? It says that God, he sent 2 angels to teach black magic. What kind of God this God is? What about God, he sent 2 angels to teach people good manner? That will be nice. Correct, guys? What about Allah, he sent 2 angels to teach men how to respect their wives, not how to beat their wives, how to love their wives, how the wife, she should be decent to her husband, how a family can be beautiful, how we can make this earth like heaven. Instead, Allah sending 2 angels to teach people to insult each other, to control each other by sorcery. Any one of you been in Jamaica? Who of you went to Jamaica before? Anyone? In Jamaica, they practice a lot of sorcery. They believe in it. You know, always when there is a group or a nation which is not educated, it's a very clear sign of uneducation. Like a nation is infected with ignorance. You will start seeing sorcery. Somebody fool you and he says to you, I'm going to read your future. Give me your hand. I'm going to tell you what is your future tomorrow. And actually, those days, people who do this business, they are doing a lot better. Let me tell you what they do. In USA, this business, by the way, is legal because it's not considered like sorcery, like reading your future. You know, like you go to a, they have a store, legal. You pay bills, they pay tax. Before, those who do this stuff, you know, society is small and people believe in anything. It doesn't matter what you say to them, they believe. Yesterday I have a donkey, he came and I fly in the top of the 7 cloud, 7 heaven, blah blah blah. People believe whatever you say. But these days, the people who do this kind of scam, they use technology. So let us say you want to go and you want a person to read for you your future. They ask you to take an appointment, to give your name, your phone number, to call you back, to and your address to confirm your appointment. Then those guys, they have an office and they have employee. They will go and search in Facebook, Instagram, blah 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 blah, collect as much as they can information about you. And after they confirm all this information, you know, there's some people, they post everything in Facebook. I'm going to my mom now, post on your Facebook. I bought a dress, she posts on Facebook. Look at my lipstick, I broke with my boyfriend, I am going to get engaged, my husband did beat me, I have a fight with my, it's everything in Facebook and in Instagram. It's a scandal, it's a laundry in the internet. Then she go to this guy, he tell her everything, and she's like, wow, how you know? Unbelievable. Look, what do you mean how he know? It's in Facebook. For sure he knew. You told him before you come. The story with the Abdul, with the Muslims, that when they speak to me, they learn things they never heard of before, and they got into surprise. You see, a Muslim, he learned, he watched my videos, maybe 100 hours watching my videos. He think he knew it all. So he said to himself, like this guy Salah, he said to himself, I watch a lot of videos of you, Christian Prince, and I'm sure now I know how to refute him. I learned what he knew. I can play around it. Let me call him. You cannot do that with me for a very simple reason. Nobody knows how much I knows about your God Allah. Not even your God Allah. It doesn't matter how many hours you listen to me, you learn nothing about me yet. You do not know what I know, and each time you talk to me, I will get you a surprise. Who want to give it a try? Any Abdul? Anyone? All right, guys. So look like we are out of Abdul. Don't forget please to subscribe, and don't forget to share if you like to learn about Islam. I advise you really to get my books. For those who do not know or did not have my books yet, feel free to get my books. You can search my name in Amazon, just search Christian Prince, Amazon.com or the Amazon Germany or France, etc. Type my name, you will find the list of my books in many languages. And for those who they bought the last 2-volume books I have, that last 2, which is 6 and Allah, don't forget please to make a review, or those who have my German books, etc. And actually I have a good news that soon I will publish my new book, which is a translation for the description of Allah in the Malaysian language. I'm working now in fixing the text, replacing the Arabic text, etc. I'm getting the format ready, and I hope soon we will have the book ready. And as I know that language is understood by Indonesian too, so I hope that's a couple of hundred of millions will be able to read and learn about the cult of Islam, and they will be able to get a better understanding for such a cult. And for sure my thanks is for the one who translated this book. He did a great job. I can tell he worked so hard to translate it, so I'm very thankful for him. May the Lord bless him. Do we have any Abdul? Any Abdul? Any Muslim? Yeah, I have my book actually in Swedish, and I hope those who speak Swedish, they can tell other people Scandinavian to get this book. Anyone? Yeah, this new book is going to be in Kindle for sure, because I know it's going to be difficult for those who live in Indonesia and maybe etc. to get the book as paperback. So it's going to be in Kindle for sure. Who is a Muslim would like to call me? If you want my book in Swedish, my friend, just go to Amazon. I think maybe it's better to buy it from Amazon Germany, Amazon.de. I don't know if there's Amazon Sweden. I don't think so. But anyway, I think the shipping is for free if you buy it from there. I'm working actually in a new book. Actually, I almost finished the book, but look what happened. Somehow a mistake happened in my computer. I saved a copy, supposedly is the newest copy of the file, and it appeared there's 2 copies, so I decided to delete one. I deleted one, and then when I opened the new one, I found it empty. So I lost the whole book. I was very angry, and I could not retrieve the file. I could not get back. So it was really very, very, very like upsetting. I was working for 3 months, and I got it in, I got it lost in a second. But now I will be sure that will not happen again. Anyway, I want to say thank you guys for being here. I think it's enough for today. Today is a Friday. I will let you go stay with your family, be with your friends, and be sure that you don't hire or don't get a close. If you are an American, don't get a close to somebody is Democrat, because 36 years from now they might accuse you of something. I'm afraid actually to say hi to a Democrat woman, because 36 years from now she might accuse me I did something to her. I don't know what's wrong with those people. Somebody might say to me, you did something to me when we were 17 years old in high school. Oh boy. It is Saturday now. You see, tomorrow I will try to do live broadcast, but as I said, I have really a major project working in. I have the roof of my garage almost totally collapsed, so I have a lot of work to do, and I hope I will be able to finish it tomorrow and the day after, which means Sunday. I hope it's going to be done in 2 days because we have rain coming too. So what you can do, I mean, when you are not rich, you have to do it by yourself. This is what happened. Anyway, guys, I want to say thank you for being here. May the Lord bless you. And until we see you again tomorrow, if I can, I will open. If not, as I just told you, I have really a busy thing to do. But I will try to do a live broadcast tomorrow if I can. Until we see you tomorrow, may the Lord bless you all. And remember, we are victorious by His name, not by Christian Prince. It's not the Christian Prince who made you proud today and yesterday and the day before. It is the name of the one who nobody can prove him sinner. It is the name of the Messiah, which is no one is equal to him. A person who never did sin, never did wrong, never taught wrong, never asked for wrong. He is God who is good. Only God is good. Jesus said to the person, why you are saying to me you are good when God only is the one is good? So Jesus saying to him, why you are saying I am God? And Jesus said, I am the good shepherd. My friend, there's no good shepherd by better than him. The whole world around us, men walking around us, women, we are walking sin. We are sin in our feet. We commit sin. We do sin. We think about sin. And we are sinners. But yet, we have a solution that we fight sin by His guidance. We fight sin, we fight our weakness, we fight temptation. Jesus will not send 2 angels to open a school to teach us magic so a man and a wife will fight. This is not what Jesus do. My friend, I'm done for today. Thank you very much. Try to call me next time earlier. So I want to say, let us be with one name. That is the name of Jesus. You are not, you see, some people, they say, the followers of a Christian Prince. I have no followers. I have no followers. I am a sinner man. Every one of us is sinner. Don't ever follow a sinner. Follow the good name who never change. Put your trust in His name, not on my name. I myself, I need His name. I need forgiveness. I need salvation. I need a protection. I am not better than any of you. So let us all be proud of being people who follow the steps of Jesus, not by people to be Christians by name. His way of life, His guidance, His teaching, His wisdom. Every day I advise you, open and read 10, maybe 10 lines of the Bible. Hold the Bible and say, I will open the Bible today. Doesn't matter where, whatever the page open, I will read a page, and you will see how amazing what you will see in that moment. I don't want you to waste your time here with me. I don't want you to spend your time just laughing at Islam. I want people to start reading their Bible, because don't focus only in the devil. My friend, you need an mission to fight the devil. A person who don't have the power of God with him, he cannot fight by himself. A person who have no faith is no one, is weak. A person who don't want to ask God for help, and he think he's the hero, he can do it all, he can destroy all, he is a false person. He is just fooling himself. The devil is so powerful, extremely powerful. Don't think that you can fight him alone. You cannot. I am strong, for I'm a believer, not because I am a Christian Prince. I am no one without His name. And with this, I want to say thank you for being here today, and until I see you tomorrow, may the Lord oh, hold on, guys. We have a Muslim. He said, I want you to convince me to leave Islam. You refuse. In the last moment, I mean, what you can do? Should I take him? Should I take him, guys? Let us vote. Should I take him? Oh, I'm leaving. I mean, now you decide to call. Okay, here we go. Hello.
Okay, hello. I want you to give me 1 minute to speak. Okay.
Aren't you the guy who called me yesterday? The guy with
Yes,
with the naked guy?
I will speak. I want to talk.
Are you
for
naked now,
one-
or you are wearing your clothes?
When I want to talk for 1 minute now. Okay.
You want to? What do you want to say in 1 minute?
Without interruptions. Okay.
Why?
Okay.
Why I will
Okay,
not
first
interrupt? Why I will not interrupt you?
Because you interrupt me to
So
deliver
what?
the
And you
message.
interrupt me too. So what? But what if you are saying something
No,
stupid?
because the debate requires two sides.
What
Okay?
debate? What debate? Do you remember
This is
what?
a debate.
Do you remember what we speak about yesterday?
I'm speaking now about
What we
is today.
spoke
If
about
you-
yesterday? Do you remember what we said yesterday?
I can say 1 second. 1 second.
Do you remember what we said yesterday? Yes or
Let me
no?
speak for 1 second.
Do you remember
If
what
you,
we said yesterday?
If you believe babies don't go to hell, why do you baptize them? Why do you baptize babies?
You see,
Why?
how, you see,
why do you baptize
you
them?
see how
I
stupid
have
you
a
are.
question.
It's not me who said babies don't go to hell. You idiot.
No,
You
this
see,
is not what the
it's,
hadith
no,
meant.
no, no. Hold on.
This,
Hold on.
no one knows who goes to heaven or hell. But you
Hold on.
baptize babies.
Hold on.
You baptize
Hold on.
babies
Hold on.
because you
Hold
believe
on.
they will go to hell
Hold
unless
on.
you baptize them.
Hold on, stupid idiot. For me, every baby will go to heaven.
Why do you baptize babies? Why do you
This is not,
baptize
my
babies?
friend? This is not a Christian
Why do you
teaching.
baptize babies?
Listen, you
This is not
idiot.
a
I'm
Christian-
asking
what
you.
is the
I'm
Christian
answering
baptize
you.
babies?
I'm answering you. Jesus never baptized babies, you idiot. He baptized men.
That's why most of
It doesn't
Christians
matter who.
baptize babies.
If a Christian they do that, doesn't mean that this is the right way. A person should be baptized when he is mature, not when he is a kid. This is what the Bible
That's why
teaches.
99%.
So
of them
I
do
am
this.
answering you. I'm answering you. So a baby, he will go to heaven regardless if he baptized or not. Even men, they will go to heaven if they are not baptized. As an example, the person who was next to Jesus, he was not baptized, and Jesus promised him to go to heaven. He called Jesus God, and he called him my Lord. So Jesus said to him, today you will be with me in heaven.
He said, today you will be in heaven. How
Yes.
did Jesus go to heaven the day you say he died?
That's because you are ignorant. You do not know that we Christians believe in that.
Jesus-
We
was
believe.
Jesus-
Oh,
did-
shut up. Let me answer you. Jesus, he said that because we believe in the Trinity. So Jesus on earth and Jesus in the same time is in heaven, which means we have God the Father in heaven, we have the flesh of Jesus in earth, and we have the Holy Spirit. So always he is in heaven. Yes,
But
he is
said
always.
me. He
Jesus
said
said,
me.
listen. Yes, Jesus said, you will be with me because we believe in one God. We don't believe in three gods. I am the me and the one who saw the Father is one. They asked Jesus, they said, why you don't show us the Father? He said, I am with you all this time and you do not know me. The one
No,
who
that's
saw
not what
me.
he meant. He
Just
meant,
shut up.
why
Shut
do
up.
you
Let me answer.
doubt
Let
the
me answer.
God?
I
And I
answer.
was with you
Let me
teaching
answer.
you.
Let me answer. Now let me ask you. Jesus is in heaven and Jesus is in earth. Where is Allah?
Allah is in heaven.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm sure.
What if I
One
show
second,
you? What
one
if
second.
I show you that
No,
Allah
no,
every
no,
night?
I complete
Hold
my-
on, hold on. What if
Why-
I show?
why-
What if I show you that Allah come
Jeremiah
down?
20, 27.
What if I
It
show you
says the
Allah come
Lord has
down?
deceived,
Shut up!
and
Shut
I
up! Shut
was
up! Shut up!
deceived.
Shut up!
And
Shut
so
up!
I'm
Shut up!
strong as I
Blah,
am.
blah,
Does
blah, blah,
God
blah.
deceive?
You know, by screaming you will not get away from it.
Because you
How
interrupt
Allah?
me.
How
Jeremiah,
Allah come down every
the
night?
Lord is a
How
deceiver in the
Allah?
Bible.
Explain to me how Allah come down every night. Do Allah come down every night? Yes or no?
Yes, he can go every night.
Okay,
It's a
guys.
king.
Guys, did you hear this guy saying Allah come down every night?
He can come. I don't know. I don't know which
What do you
hadith
mean
that
you don't
says
know?
that.
What do you
but he
mean you
can.
don't know? You know, what do you mean you do not know? Let me repeat the question. Do Allah come down every night? Yes or no?
Why this is question even? What does
Because
it matter?
you are the one who opened the topic. So, do Allah come down every day, every night? Yes or no?
He can come down every night if he wants to. What's the problem?
This is not the question. Do he come? Either you say yes or you say no.
I don't know. I myself did not read about this, but I don't mind if he does.
Okay, you don't mind if he does. That's mean Allah is moving between point A and point B. Do you agree?
He can move anywhere he wants. He is God. In Judgment
Okay.
Day, he will come down to us.
Okay.
In-
Hold
okay,
on,
wait.
hold on, hold on,
Hold on, hold on. Just
hold
to
on.
be clear.
When you said that Allah, he can come down, Allah come down where exactly?
Come down to this at this universe level, this level of this universe.
So can God go inside his creation, or he cannot go inside his creation?
Why would he go inside his creation?
How you can come down to this level without going inside your creation?
Why does he want to get? Why would he become a creation?
I'm not saying he become a creation. I said, can he go inside his creation? Yes or no?
I don't know. I didn't talk
What do
to.
you
I
mean
don't
not know?
speak.
You are the one who just said that God, he come down every night. He have no problem
He
with it.
comes down every night to be closer to his to the
Okay.
people.
He come down
can-
inside where? Do he come down inside his
And
creation?
come down into earth to look at the
Okay, guys,
to be closer
guys,
to his
hold on,
creation.
hold on, hold on. Did you hear this? He just said he come down into the earth. Did he come down to the earth?
He can if he wants to.
All right.
I don't
Is the
know.
earth is the earth is his creation?
Is there a creation? Obvious.
Is the earth is Allah creation?
Yes, it's Allah creation.
Okay.
You say
When
it's God
Allah he
creation.
go, when Allah he go inside the earth, is he going inside his creation?
This why would he go into the earth?
You are the one who said that.
I didn't say that. I say he enters the universe.
He
comes
entered the
down
universe. Okay,
to
hold
the
on, hold on, hold
universe.
on, hold on. Guys,
What's
he
the problem?
entered. Boss, he's fixed it now. So Allah, he entered the universe. Is the universe his creation?
Yes, he had a creation.
Okay, so as long as the universe is Allah creation, how Allah can enter his creation?
What is this? Is a silly solution question.
Because you Muslim, you say Allah is bigger than his creation. He cannot be inside his creation.
It
Can
can't
he
be
be?
a creation. He can't be a creation, be born, be breastfed by Mary.
No, no.
How can God
Can he be
breastfed
inside
by
his creation? Yes or no?
This is not. He can't be breastfed by a woman. He can't be taken and eaten and all of this and
So you
die.
are saying
and
Allah? Okay, let us see. Allah, he is not. He don't eat, but he go inside his creation. Is that correct?
What is this? He doesn't become inside his the human creations.
How
God
you
is
know
not a man.
what the difference between being inside the human or being inside the universe? The universe is a
human-
creation. Okay, let us make it simple. Who is bigger, Allah or his creation?
Because it's
Who is bigger?
the-
Who is bigger,
the,
Allah
the
or his?
creation is
who
bigger.
is
He comes
bigger?
down because God is
The creation
What
is
is-
bigger than Allah.
the creation is not bigger than Allah.
So I'm asking you, who is bigger, the creation or Allah?
Allah is bigger than the creation.
So how he go inside his creation?
It doesn't. It's not. He comes down every night to speak to people.
Came down where?
It-
Came down where?
it-
Inside the universe. You said inside the universe, right?
Allahu A'lam. Allahu A'lam.
No,
But
don't
we
tell
know
me,
one thing.
no, not Allahu Alam. The hadith is in front of me. Read it. Allah come
Read-
down to the lowest sky every
Why you-
night.
Okay, let's go back to something. I will.
No, read,
I will show you.
read. No, don't tell me something. Don't tell me something.
Okay,
Allah come
I'll show you something.
no. Show me in front of you. Allah come down every night in the third part of the night. He have a clock. He have a time. He took the bus. He go down to the lowest heaven. Allah is inside the lowest heaven. How Allah is bigger than his creation, as you just said a second ago, yet he is inside his lower heaven.
He can go to the lower heaven if he wants to.
But that means, okay, what do you mean? You said he
this
is
is not-
bigger. You said he is bigger than his creation.
So you are saying that God is not bigger than the creation? This is your point of view?
And this is not what I believe. I don't believe in this garbage. You are the
You
one
don't-
who said. You are the one who said
One second,
Allah is
one
bigger.
second.
Listen,
That's-
Abdul. You are the one who said Allah is bigger than his creation, not me.
Does God? No, I said so.
But you are the one who said that, not me. So now,
I have.
how
I have
Allah
a-
is bigger than his
Okay,
creation?
Okay, I'll show you from the. I'll show you the answer.
No, don't show me. Don't show me the answer. I want the answer in front of you. It's in front of you. See the hadith?
I know.
Do you see the
Allah
hadith?
comes
Do you see
above-
the hadith?
above the universe. He comes above the
You are a
universe.
liar. It
and-
doesn't say above the universe. You are a liar. The hadith in front of you.
Comes down
It
every
says-
night. It
No,
doesn't say
no,
inside
no,
the creation.
no. It says to
No,
the lowest
no,
heaven.
it doesn't say inside.
Shut up,
It
you
says-
liar. Let me get you busted. In the Quran, it says there is 7 heaven. Yes or no?
Yes, it says. so.
Okay. Is the lowest heaven in the top or in the lower? To our direction.
What?
Is the heaven, they are 7, right?
Yes.
Where is the lowest heaven located? Is that the one is above us?
We are, yes, it's the lowest
All
heaven above
right.
us.
So Allah is in the lowest heaven. That's mean he is inside his heaven, which is the lowest heaven, which mean he passed through 6 heavens and then he arrived to the lowest heaven, which is close to us. So he is in the middle of his creation.
Yes,
Explain.
okay, not what's the problem?
But the problem, you said to me a second ago that Allah is bigger than his creation, and you Muslim refuse that God can be inside his creation, and now you are saying to me Allah
He can't-
is in his creation.
He doesn't need Mary to breastfeed him. Do you imagine a
What
God
does have
who's
to do?
breastfed
Okay,
by a woman?
hold on. Do your God have a penis?
He doesn't have.
What is the proof?
What is the proof? What is the proof? Do you think Jesus is God? So God has a
Okay,
penis?
what if I show you?
think
Will you
Jesus-
hold on? By mistake, I was going to move you. Hold on. Answer. Okay, hold on. Do you hear me? Do you hear me? Listen. I asked you. You said God.
Jeremiah
You said
27
Allah. You said
says the
Allah.
Lord
You
has
said
deceived
Allah.
me.
You said
say
Allah. You
God
said
deceives
Allah.
people, Harut Marut.
My friend, the Lord has deceived me. This is his belief because
He deceives
No,
people. You say Harut Marut
because he
deceives
thought.
people.
Hold on. Let me show you. Are you against the word deceived?
I'm asking you. You say God that doesn't send angels
God
to test people.
No,
How
no,
does
no,
he deceive
no,
people?
listen. You are fabricating stories. If I say God deceived me, I am speaking to myself. I say God deceived me. I thought he is going to protect me, but he did not protect me. So this is my opinion. This is my point of view.
What about two Thessalonians
my
2:11? And for this cause God shall send them strong delusion that they should believe a lie.
True, like
It
now,
says
now. God, he unleashed the evil spirit like Muhammad in those who
So
are
God
evil.
sends the evil
No,
to
listen,
people.
yes, my friend. If you are not with God, you have no protection of God. This is what it says. So God is always there. If you don't want him, he will unleash all the evil on you. They are exist. The Satan is there.
God shall send the strong delusion.
Yes,
God sends delusion to people.
No. The people, they fool themselves. This is what even the Quran agree with that.
That they should believe a
your
lie.
Quran,
It
listen.
says he sends
Hold
delusion.
on. There's a huge difference between God is the one who is deceiving them and fooling them and make them believe in the devil, and they believe in the devil, and the devil is their guidance.
So
This is what the Bible is saying. Just hold on. If you want to read interpretation of the Bible, what about we read interpretation for the verse and we read interpretation for a similar verse from the Quran? Do you agree? Listen, Abdul, just to get you busted. If we agree, me and you, to be fair. Hold on. I will spank you at your ass as I do to your prophet every day. I will accept if you do the following. You quote for me a verse from the Bible. We show the interpretation for it in the screen. And I will show you a verse from the Quran, and I will show you the interpretation from the screen. Both interpretation, the one for the Bible have to be by the Christians, and the one for the Quran have to be by the Muslims. Do you agree?
I will agree too. Okay. Let me start.
No, not you start. Give me the verse you want me to write it for me.
Why you are afraid?
Give it to me. I will show the interpretation for so everybody will laugh at you, and then I will choose a verse from the Quran. I will read the interpretation.
Is the Bible clear? Doesn't the Bible you say the Bible is clear?
Abdul, don't be stupid. Get lost. You see, the Bible clear. In order to debate somebody about his belief, you have to ask him about what he believes, not what you think. When I debate Muslims, I debate them about what they believe, not what I think. I show them the interpretation about what they believe, not my interpretation. So when I ask you, can you read for me the interpretation for the verse you are quoting? You refuse because you are a potato. You are just a potato, tomato. You have no courage to take the interpretation. That's all. Anytime someone want to debate you about a verse in the Bible, tell him, let us be fair. Are you debating me about what I believe or what you believe? If he say about what you believe, then let us see the interpretation for the verse. If the Christian believe really that God is a devil and he sent the evil spirit and he teach evil, then you are right. That's what they believe. But none of the Christians believe in that. So you are teaching about your own interpretation. When I teach the Muslims, I debated them. I did not open the interpretation of a Christian Prince of a chapter 2 verse number 102. I opened the interpretation of the choice of the Muslims who he called me. Do you see the difference? You don't call me and you start to give interpretation for a verse in the Bible up to your mood. You are a Abdul. You are a follower of the devil who believe a child molestation is ethical. You are not even allowed to give interpretation. The Bible says the fool one cannot understand, for they are fool. And the foolishness here is not about being stupid, it's about they decide to follow the devil. The same as the Muslim, when they say the Bible, they say that people, they will say we cannot understand the book, it's sealed, and they choose that verse to show you that this is a verse about Muhammad. I agree. If you read the title of that verse, you will see it's speaking about false prophets. Because they are stupid, they give interpretation for that verse which is speaking about false rabbi and false prophets and say this is about Muhammad. We agree. You see how stupid you are? God cannot have a penis. The Quran says Allah have a penis. Not only he can, because the Quran said, how Allah can have a son if he don't have a girlfriend? When Allah he says how I can have a son without having a girlfriend, he just told us that he have a penis. And he just told us that he's a normal man. Because how Mary, she have a son, but she don't have a man who step with her? This is the stupid logic of the Quran. One verse says Mary, she have a son, but she have no man, which means she don't have a boyfriend. And the other verse says, how I can have a son if I don't have a girlfriend? So how Mary, she have a son if she have no boyfriend? A contradictory, stupidity. But when God he say that how I can have a son if I don't have a girlfriend, he just confirm that he have a penis. And if we go in different verse in the Quran just to show you that Allah have a penis, and this is not my interpretation, I don't do what the Muslims do with their stupidity. In the Quran it says the following, that Allah, if you want to take a partner, a woman, لو أردنا أن نتخذ لهوا لاتخذناه من لدنا إن كنا فاعلين. I will go and open the same interpretation for the same choice. The guy who called me before, his name Salahuddin. Let me open the website. Give me a second. You see, I don't give interpretation for the Quran. I don't. The Muslim, they try to give interpretation for our book. We don't do what Muslims do. For this is not fair, this is stupid. The Muslim, they get upset because we are reading their interpretation, not because we are making our interpretation. Do you understand? Muslims get upset from me not because I'm making my interpretation. What make them more angry, like, look, he is showing us what we believe. Chapter 21 verse number 17. God, he said, the guy, he said he cannot be breastfeeded, he cannot be born of a woman, he don't have a penis. Hold on, let us read the verse and translate an explanation for the verse. 21:17. And again, you see, you fail, you coward. You don't want me to read for you the interpretation for the verse because you are a coward, because you know that you will get busted. This is your God, and this is your interpretation, which means this is your belief. This is not the Christian Prince saying this is what it's meant. This is not my assumption, and this is what hurt in your ass, all of you. This guy, he don't make things up. He show us right in the front of our screen. This is Tafsir al-Jalalain. Is a Jalalain a Christian? No. So when you debate a Christian, if you are really an honest person, a decent man, what about we read the interpretation for the verse by the Christians, and we read the interpretation for the verse by the Muslims. Read with me. Had we desire to find some diversion, that which provide diversion in the way of a partner or a child. In Arabic, actually, the word lahu mean women. If we want to take a woman for fun, for sex, we will, but we will take it from our kind. What our kind? The Muslims, they translate our kind, ourselves. How Allah is one, yet He is ourself. And don't tell me here ourself is a metaphorical, because that means Allah will have sex with Himself. Remember, here is talking about taking a partner, and this partner described by the interpretation of the Muslims, not by Christian Prince, as from among the beautiful eyed houris. Allah want to take a partner from the virgins, the women who have a big vagina. Each time you sleep with them, their vagina close again. Magical vagina. Do you see it? So when we give interpretation, we are not giving our interpretation. But when the Muslims read a verse from the Bible, they give their own stupid interpretation. This is why your interpretation is not valid. The Bible is a book. Resemble what we believe, not what you believe. So when you ask me about a verse, accept what I say to you about my belief, the interpretation of my belief. For this is a Christianity. If you give a different interpretation, that is not a Christianity. Are you debating me about my belief or your interpretation? When I debate you about your interpretation. You see, when a Muslim he start or try to say something, we get him busted in a second, immediately, and we do not need really a Muslim to give us interpretation for anything. You can go right now to any Christian website, and right away you open the verse like this. Abdul here is posting the verse. Here we go. You can go and read the interpretation. It's in the front of your eyes. God sent evil. Those people, they killed the Jews, they fought the Jews, they destroyed the Jews. Do to them the same as they did to you. He don't want to read the interpretation which is mentioned about the verses, because that will not fit with his agenda. There is tons of studies and interpretation for the Bible. You can read them, and none of them agree with you. So who are you? Then he quote for you from the book of Numbers. If we go there, we will find that this is absolutely the opposite of what he's saying. Potato like is a prophet. He could not find something, so he speak about nothing. He is a copy paste of what people say. You know, when somebody quote for you from the Old Testament as an example, they say, oh, go and fight the Amalekite and kill them and etc. But those Jews, they were killed, they were tortured, they were there, you know. Just Muhammad himself, he killed 900 Jews in one day. So if I am a Jew, exist in the time of Muhammad, and I am, let us say, Moses, what I will say to the Jews? I will say to them, don't fight them, don't kill them. They have to defend themselves. "900 Jews slaughtered by Muhammad in less than 3 hours. He slaughtered them like sheep. The stupid Jews, they surrender his arms to Muhammad. And that's why they call them stupid. How you can trust the wolf to protect the sheep? My friend, don't take interpretation of anything written in any book from someone else. This is what the Muslim believe. That's it. That's what the Muslim believe. This is what the Christian believe. That's it. That's what the Christian believe. But don't take what the Christian believe from Jehovah's Witnesses. You want to listen what the Christian believe? Read interpretation of the Christians. I'm not going to give you interpretation for the book or teaching of the Hindus made by an atheist, for that will be stupid and not fair, for he is not a believer and he is not the one who knows the book. Believe simply is interpretation first of words supposedly is coming from higher authority, which mean at the end of the day it is what it's meant. When they quote for you from the Old Testament is a book of history, not only a book of God, which means there are stories about war, failure, sin, prophets, kings. There's a book, it's called Kings. There's a book, it's called Acts. There's people, you know, so it's book of books, and this book contain many stories. And actually it's a major. So this is a book of history, collection of historian event. Good things, bad things happened. The Jews, not always they were doing good. Actually, in the major time, the Jews, they were doing bad. They disobey God. Sometimes they obey God. Sometimes they don't obey God. Sometimes they commit crimes. Sometimes they do good. That is our book. So when a Muslim he quote for you, he try to mix things up, for he have no dignity, and he tried to explain things in the way he wish. It look like my screen is gone. I'm not sure why. Is my screen gone? I'm not sure. Okay, let us see why. Hold on. Is it gone from long time? That's strange. Look like it's not going to come. Anyway, guys, we are done. Anyway, so it is, you know, those guys, they call and they copy paste, and when we say to them, do you agree to read the interpretation for the same verse you choose equal to the same verse I choose? They don't want that, because they knew then they are no match. This is what the Muslim believe in the front of your eyes, and I know now you cannot see it, but if tomorrow we do broadcast, we will do it again, and we will have good time again. Anyway, I'm very glad today that we have Muslims calling, and especially we have the Mr. Salah who called in the beginning. I hope tomorrow he will call me and he will say he decided to leave Islam. He was very excited, and I think even this guy who is very excited, you know, this is how all it work. In the beginning they go aggressive, they go angry, but then they leave Islam. And I will not be surprised if this guy who is just hang up, he will call me back and say Islam is stupid, I decide to leave Islam. I have a guy who used to open a chat room in Paltalk for 3 years every day to attack me, and one day he came to the chat room and he announced himself out of the cult of Islam, and he said everything this guy he said is absolutely true. Islam is garbage. And right away the Muslims accuse me that I was paying him for 3 years, and he's a fake Muslim, as usual. So let us hope that those who call today, they will be out of Islam by the end of the night today, especially Mr. Salah, and maybe the one who called me today, he will leave Islam soon, very soon, and we will see. Thank you guys for being here. May the Lord bless you, and until we see you soon again, Christ is Lord, Islam is false. Thank you, and God bless.